I've been sipping on ricotta, gon' pop me a bottle, pour me up a drink. Yeah, she been sipping on ricotta, gon' pour her a bottle, pour her up a drink, pour us up a drink. A ricotta, we gon' have a drink. A ricotta, everybody drinking. Ricotta, get you some ricotta. Oh, I've been sipping on ricotta. I've been sipping on ricotta. I've been sipping on ricotta. Ricotta or more. Drink like a boss.
On the phone to you. Remember that when you and Rizzy did the joint before? I told you.
Yeah, black excellence. I am excellently black with intelligence. I am heaven sent. You are now tuned in to the Slicktalk with Scalez Podcast.
Oh, baby Drew got a movie coming out.
Red carpet movie.
Red carpet. Yeah.
Hole in the wall. Hole in the wall.
Mayfair.
Walked on water. Tiptoed on hot charcoal.
Get on y'all last, bro.
Dude said copyright. Trademark, bitch.
He said, I'm the only person who can celebrate baby Drew.
We the only people who get flowers to Drew. Me and Rizzy. We were fast. You know how niggas always want to What Ray J say? I hit it first. Niggas petty as well. What's this episode 193?
I got it up there, bro.
190 Trey, huh?
I got the hole in the wall doing it.
Okay. Oh, you still got hole in the wall there?
They can hear us, though.
Yeah, y'all can hear it.
I'm talking cash.
My voice.
But yeah, the hole in the wall, man. Y'all come on, man. Check out old Steve-O. You know, trust nobody too out everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
You don't need the headphones if you don't
Check
want
me
me.
out.
I'm telling you, if
Yeah.
and when
Hold on.
this track is picked up, pop star, I'm going to be incorrigible.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the baby Drew song.
Right now.
The name you said, I heard you say is as you should be.
Yeah, but right now we're talking about trust nobody too. You know what I'm saying? Because the director and maker of that is coming out with another movie. Next week, Friday, is that Saturday? No, next week, Saturday. We'll be at the Mayfair Mall in the little, corridor part where you buy your tickets at. Yeah. Set up with Dooch, with the camera, with the Slicktalk and the table out there, and we'll be interviewing everybody that's a part of the movie. Now, this is the Baby Drew story. What's crazy about this is it's the Baby Drew story. They made a comedy out of it, though. Instead of making it dramatic, they made it comical. So,
he's a very funny guy.
Steve-O is very funny guy. First of all, Drew is just naturally funny. If you know Baby Drew, he's just naturally with no script, nothing, just funny fucking nigga. Anyway, the same time we were shooting Trust Nobody, they were shooting this.
Oh, okay.
So, Steve-O's going to kill two birds with one stone. He's a hustler. You know what I'm saying? From Center Street. He's a Center Street hustler. So he's going to... I got all you actors here. I got Myron, all you niggas here, Scalez. We all finna do two movies at once. I got the directors here from Detroit that's with the cameras. We shooting two movies at one time. You know what I'm saying? So I got to see scenes of this, and the shit is hilarious. Like Myron B. Jones, he got Kelly Kells, some of our dopest comedians here are in the movie. They all came out. It's almost like a Friday. If I had to compare it to something, like it's pure just Drew being dumb with comedians for an hour, damn near on film. So
Drew is funny.
And Drew is funny, just naturally funny. You know what I'm saying?
The first time I met the nigga, not to interrupt, but
you're not interrupting shit.
The first time I met the nigga, we was on the 62. And he used to go to Messman.
Because that's where I met him. I met him at Messman.
I went to Riverside, and Russ used to go to Messman with us. And he used to go to Riverside with us, transferred to Messman. So then one day in the beginning of school, 10th grade, these niggas all get on the bus. He was ripping the shit out of Russ. And so we was all dying laughing, right? And that was the first time I met that nigga. And ever since then, we've been brothers. But that was the first. And ever since then, it was like every time I see him, we rib. Hello is followed by a rib. And so after that, it just goes from there. So yeah, he's a funny dude.
Yeah, man. So
I was gonna say, if you want to come hang out with us,
please come check us out. Please. Mayfair, no, you good. Mayfair Mall at 7:30, right?
7:30.
7:30. Oh, I see. Is it 7?
I seen 7 somewhere.
Based on our fan base, the movie started at 4:30.
Yeah, I was about to say.
It started on Friday.
Yeah, it started on Friday.
Mark your cars the night before, motherfucker. You know what I mean? Because you know how you niggas do. They gonna swear we ain't tell them. That's what's gonna happen. Oh man, ain't no
7:30 or 7. We got it on the hip hop week schedule for 7.
For 7.
That's why I say 7.
Oh, okay.
We got it for 7.
4:30 for you colors. 4:30.
Okay, dude, we plug back up. It still ain't on.
It's
come down.
Thank you, Crystal. She said congrats to 193.
Oh,
shout out to Crystal Control.
Shout out. Yeah, we almost
7 more weeks.
at 200. Also, next week, when we come on here, it'll be my birthday. So that'll be the birthday episode. 194 will be that birthday episode. You know, next week. So that's lit. Also next week,
147 candles on the
also next week, around that day, I will be hosting.
So we're gonna turn into a birthday thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna be hosting Baby Drew live at Mr. B's with Cigarette Break, backing him. Munch Lauren is opening up for him. That is August 24th.
August 24th.
Thursday, August 24th.
Oh, I gotta take off. Damn, I'm gonna be closing.
Yeah.
I gotta take off. I gotta be there.
I think I can be there.
Yeah.
I think I'm off.
Yeah.
I gotta be
I'm off that
there.
Wednesday and Thursday.
Alan and
I'm going to tell everybody, if you don't want to miss this, the price marker is very low on it. We just trying to make sure we can cover, security and staff for that night. This
Hip-Hop week.
Mr. B's itself, we're not trying to make no money off of this at all. We're trying to make sure that y'all come give this brother his flowers while he can still smell them. So one thing about this nigga in a live performance is where he comes to life. So if you know anything about Baby Drew and live performance, but this ain't with a DJ, this with a band. So this is a whole nother level. If you were at Mr. J's 3 years ago, then you know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Who's opening for him?
Munch Lauren, Monty Imani.
Yeah, she was on the show with me last time.
That came here. She been on the show twice, actually. And then me and Rizzy are hosting. And DJ Mr. Martin is DJ.
It's a super dope lineup. All my faves.
Yeah, that's great.
So
I
super,
think put
super
my
dope.
request in now so I can be there.
Right?
Dang, I just told somebody I had to be at Mr. B's twice. That's 3 times. I'm there this Saturday because Erica doing her birthday party there. You and T. McGee birthday party.
Facts.
On
So
the
I was about to
25th.
say
my birthday
that.
party.
Yeah.
And then it's all of our
I made Don a flyer.
It's our birthday party.
My
And then I gotta go there.
It's August 25th.
Hey, somebody let me borrow y'all chain so I can get in Mr. B's.
Right, so we doing I'm having a birthday party that night with Tierra.
You got the flyer for the show?
Yeah, we got the flyer to the show. And we got another one made.
Okay, man.
Our flyer guy is on retainer, and Craig is kind of bougie. He's like, we're going to have 2 flyers for the Baby Drew. I'm like, okay, Craig. That's how you feel.
Shout out to Mr. B's.
Mr. Money Bag.
Shout out to Mr. B's.
So then, this Friday we got Glorilla coming to Mr. B's. We also just added Rilo Rodriguez.
Oh
to
yeah,
that
y'all
that
gotta.
night. So Friday we got 2 of them from the show
Coming crazy week.
Yeah, and then that following Sunday, if they don't cancel, because he's been canceling tour dates left and right. We're supposed to have Money Bag himself. We got him for the after party at Mr. B's for his show. I don't know if they're going to cancel it because I went and looked at tickets the other day, and the entire bowl was blue. I haven't seen a concert on there this year where the entire bowl was still blue, like a week or 2 before the concert.
Okay, so is Bag a part of hip hop?
Yeah, he's the last day.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, he's the very.
So that's next week.
Next week.
Okay.
Hip Hop Week is big, brother.
Yeah, the Hip Hop Week did its thing. Jada Kiss, Babyface Ray,
I'm well aware.
Dame Dash.
I can't wait to go see down with Hip Hop Week since day one.
Yeah, I'm going to Jada.
When is Jada?
Stove God and
Jada Stove God and
Wednesday.
Wednesday, the 23rd.
Yep. I sat in the living room.
I'm
I sat in the living room.
I'm there.
Khalif Rainey when this was being born. So I've been a part of this since day one.
That's what it is.
I'm there for that one.
For
Jada, Bodie James, and Stone
we're going
God.
to everything.
Yeah,
We are going.
Yeah, we got the schedule.
How we gonna record then?
Huh?
That is
Jada's
a good
Wednesday.
question.
We're not recording.
We never
that.
recorded.
No, because we was just saying like
I
next
was
week
saying
is
it would
the
be a birthday show, but it won't
so
be
we
no
won't
show.
be.
Taking that
We can do
I love
Thursday.
Jada Kiss, but
We
I'm
can do
going
Thursday.
to see Stove God Cooks.
No, that's my niggas, bro.
I got tickets.
Baby Drew the next
I
day.
got tickets already.
So we just don't have an episode next week.
I got him.
We just gonna get a lot of content for y'all who ain't gonna be there.
Till it breaks.
That's my
Give y'all
nigga,
some
bro.
good-
Stove God.
Nigga.
Oh
We can
man,
do
I
something
can't
like
wait.
that.
We going through Khalif. We ain't got no ticket.
Yeah.
We on the Khalif Rainey bill. Right. When I get there, I'm like, yeah, it's all on Khalif, man. I don't know nothing about nothing.
All on the G.
I'm here on courtesy.
He said it's all on the G.
I'm here on the courtesy of federal government right now. I don't know what the fuck going on.
Give me everybody government name.
Yeah.
Please do.
Got you.
No, I got
Please
you.
do, because I don't want to be
Please.
there.
I'm definitely-
I need it for every.
I definitely want to go to that
every
for sure.
Please do.
Whatever, bro.
I already got
most
my.
of the stuff is free.
I'm about to say I already got my
most
thing
of
for
the
the
free.
Dame Dash.
That's the only one. The stuff at the rave is the only stuff that's really cost.
So what? But the Dame Dash is free.
Yep,
Yeah.
I already got my ticket for
You
that.
got to
Yep,
register.
yep, I'm already
We
registered.
just added some more tickets because it was going crazy.
First, as soon as I seen it, I registered.
Oh,
Proceeding.
registered.
Yeah, I registered already.
Oh,
So they kind of bougie.
That's dope.
Has to register.
No, I'm there already. I already got my
I'm there.
ticket.
I'm in there.
Dude said I'm already there.
No, I seen Dame. I was like, yeah, I gotta get
I'm
that.
in
Yeah, I
there.
love that.
If any of the artists when they're in town need studio time.
No, here we go.
Yo, I want some
Got
hook.
you.
I want some hook. Some hook. I got you, Crystal. Crystal talking to me, and I definitely got you whatever you need.
Yeah, it's gonna be live, man. It's gonna be a great week. We've been
Kayla.
booking stuff. We just finalized G Herbo today.
Oh, G Herbo gonna be here?
Yeah, he's not performing, just coming to talk. Mental health awareness.
That's dope.
When is
That's
that?
super dope.
Yeah, him and Chad.
G
gonna be here
Herbo?
on Sunday.
When is it?
Sunday.
Sunday?
Him and who?
Sunday. Him and Chad. C-Note.
Mm-hmm.
C-Note.
Honorable
Roper.
C-Note or Chad Roper?
Chad
Roper.
See, no,
It's two.
I know
Yeah.
it. I know it. But
Nessa
yeah.
G checking in. Hey, Nessa.
Yeah, it's gonna be live. Like I don't know if y'all was at the one that Chad did with the DLC. They did it at G's Clipper and just a conversation.
Mhm.
Him and G's. That's what it's gonna be just like.
Oh yeah, I'm
like
definitely
you
there.
did with BMW King.
It's gonna be sitting there talking.
Mhm.
It's gonna be dope though. Yeah. So yeah, that just finalized today.
Scales, hope to see you on the show. I don't know about that, Caleb. But I wish I'm proud of what y'all doing though. I think it's very dope. But I don't know if you're gonna see Scales on that show.
Can we get the unpacking? Can we unpack that? Can we do that?
Like what?
I was there.
Okay, so why aren't there more local artists on the
She ain't talking about that show. She talking about
She talking about the no
Big
studio.
Oh, we got a whole bunch of local artists. We got the Baby Drew thing. That's Hip Hop Week.
Mhm.
Baby Drew, Munch Lauren, Amani. That's
Yeah,
Hip
then
Hop
he
Week.
got a show with the Rusty Pelicans
Right.
and
recipes?
dope music crew.
Yep.
Love dope.
Yeah, so
Tuesday is me. It's Dope Music Crew. Twan Mac, Sway Tracks, Rusty Peas.
Jeez.
What else we got? We got local guys opening up for Farside.
Yeah.
I can't remember them young brothers' name right now. Oh, that's bad. Let me look it up. I'll have it by the
I was going to say, where is like one spot if somebody wanted to find out like everything going on next week for
They can go to Hip Hop. They can go to City of Milwaukee and then put in the search week, Hip Hop Week, and then all the stuff.
everything will drop.
The schedule and everything will be up there tomorrow.
Okay. Because I know I'm personally know if just because I love hip hop and I love what the city does, I know where it's at. But just anybody tuning in who probably like, oh, I'm hearing some good shit. I want to go. Where could they go?
Yeah. Hip Hop at Hip Hop Week MKE / Milwaukee. Milwaukee.gov. HHWMKE.
Like, I don't want nobody talking about it ain't nothing to do, man. These brothers provided a
Maybe
whole
week.
week.
Starting on Monday. Monday we have a lunch and learn. We get a lot of concerns when people call and ask us about licensing and getting stuff like that. So we having a licensing session where they can learn from the license committee how to get licenses. That's at noon. Then we got the press conference. Then we got later on that night we having a civic engagement conversation with my man from Wars of the Underground, Mr. Do It All. He's an alderman now. Dupree Kelly, he's an alderman now in Newark. One of the first ones that we know of. You know, it might have been other cats that was hip hop artists that became alderman, but he's one of the first ones that we know of. And so that's going to be Monday. And then after that, we got a little after party at the Truth Lounge with DJ Gemini Gilly.
Love Gemini. Shout out to Gemini.
Yeah, that's going to be live. And Tuesday, I can let me just, y'all want me to go through the whole thing?
Let's do it.
Get the whole thing out.
Let's do it.
Let's just bang it out then. Pause.
I was wild.
Heavy pause.
And I apologize.
Heavy pause. Okay.
What if you repeated
it? In that voice, the whole thing.
Look at that.
Damn.
Look at that. Dash voice pause. Okay, so August 22nd, We got breakdance battle and chess tournament with King Uprock, dancer from out east. That's on the south side at the Ivy House. We got D1, a conversation with youth and young adults exploring through hip hop our combating violence in our neighborhoods. That's at G's Clippers. We got the show we was just talking about with my group, Dope Music Crew, Twan Mac, Rusty Peas. That's at No Studios. And then on Wednesday, we got a spin MKE class. We got health going on. We got civic engagement.
Yeah, shout out to that crew.
Yeah, we got a spin MKE class. That's early in the morning, 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah, get up early. DJ Dub Deezy doing that. Then we got a hip hop.
When? What time? No, what day?
I
can't.
It's August 23rd, 7 o'clock in the morning.
I can.
You gonna go?
Yeah.
We're gonna see you there.
Somebody said, call me.
Look at that.
Call me at 6:30.
Gonna go straight to voice.
I want to go sit in the back row.
I could do it. I'll work that morning.
Hey man, them
but no, it's fun.
It's
fun, but
they look
rough.
easy when you're watching them. But if you ever
it's a
done
good
that,
burn.
and they be doing all them actions,
yeah,
terrible.
It's a good burn. Shout out to.
Why you said they terrible?
If
you're not in shape and you just try to go to a spin class,
I would say this before you know it. Like you be midway, like, oh shit, this is real. But before you know it, that 30 minutes be over. You be like, okay, I can do it again.
The bike never bothers me though in the gym. It's the elliptical.
Your booty hurt though. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh yeah.
I got a padded seat and I got shorts with padding in the butt because if you're not used to it, got padded booty shorts for 2 reasons. But but no, I usually tell people once I see they like, oh, I'm going to spin. I'm like, dope, you gonna have fun. But if you're not used to the seat and things, get you some equipment because your booty gonna be hurting. But shout out to the whole team over there. They're my people.
Yeah, they
get you some equipment because your booty gonna.
They hit us up and said they wanted to be a part of it, so that's love. That's love. And then we got the hip hop stroll. That's a walk around City Hall, around downtown with the black employees of the City Hall Rotunda. Then we got pretty much what I consider probably the headliner. No, I ain't gonna say that. We got Jada Kiss at the rave, Bodie James, Stove God Cooks. That's at 8 o'clock. Make sure y'all come to that. I think everybody's aware of that because we've been promoting that one. As soon as we got the flyer done for that one, we on that one. And Jada we went to the rave, was like, we need somebody big. And they was like, okay, who y'all want? And me and Khalif were sitting there and they was like, Khalif's like, we want Jada. You know how Khalif talk, I'm trying to say it smooth like him. We want Jada. And they was like, we'll see what we can do. And at first we thought it was going to fall through. But then it came through last minute. We was like, yes. So Jada's going to be there. On the 24th, August 24th, we got another hip hop lunch and learn. That's about buying houses from the city and getting grants to support you in repairing these houses and bringing them up to code. So that's a good one. We always get a lot of questions like that. We got a job fair at St. Joseph's with DJ Nick Stokes holding that one down.
This is Thursday?
Yep, this Thursday. And then we got Boyce Watkins financial literacy discussion at Rise and Grind. You got to register for that one, but if you don't, it's cool because we did that last minute with the register because there's people like, we want to keep track of all of these. And all that. So we was like, all right, bet. So we set up the event right for them. It's at Rise and Grind. That started at 4:30. Make sure y'all come check that out. We got Hip Hop Weekend Film. They showing Menace to Society at the Oriental Theater. See, a lot of these, everybody just wanted to be down. They heard Hip Hop Week was going on. So we added all of these things because everybody was like, we want to be a part of it. We want to support it. We love what y'all doing. So we was like, bet. Man, Blanks and them hit us up. We was like, bet, let's do it. And then, of course, now this is what okay, to me, this might be the headline. I was going to say Jada Kiss, but the Baby Drew, the Legend Returns joint with Cigarette Break. Like y'all was saying earlier, if you didn't see it a few years back at Mr. J's, you don't want to miss it. I'm sure you heard about it now. And this one is going to be, because now this is their second time running it back. Exactly. And this one's going to be even better. And I'm hitting the stage with them. We got a song together, so I'm hitting the stage with them. So ain't nobody heard that joint yet. So that's going to be live. And then you got Munch Lauren, and that's going to be live. You know, people love Munch. So that's going to be live. We got Amani and Monty.
Is Munch performing with the band?
No.
Oh, I was about to say that would have been nuts. That would have been crazy. Nuts. They'd have to bring out African drummers. Coty all on the stage.
Listen, I'm gonna have to decide if I want to be classy me or ratchet me. You can't
be both.
Gotta be both.
Be both of them.
You know what you do? When Munch is out, you come dressed out ratchet, and then you go to the bathroom and change
put my heels in my little.
Yeah, put baby
top on.
So we got that going out at Mr. B's. Then on the east side, Breaking and Entering is doing their joint, and they got Will on Water, and Mark Andrew, Lady Sabo, and Topher as the DJ. Those are all new names to me, but I'm sure when they Breaking and Entering, they're gonna be dope. Then another spin class. Then we're doing Friday, another spin class, and then we got a conversation with Dame Dash. That's probably third on my list of events. You got the Baby Drew joint,
Kiss,
and then Kiss, and then Dame Dash, and then that's probably third. And that's gonna be live. That's at it's at a different spot. It's at the Milwaukee Symphony Orchestra. And as we were talking about earlier, you got to register for that, but it's free. Most of the stuff is free, except for like the Jada Kiss and Baby Drew joint. But you know, Scales got y'all on it.
Yeah, for sure. No, we ain't gonna do them too dirty.
And then also that Friday at the Far Side, we got. I mean, at the rave, we got Far Side, and they got an opening act. What is it? Spider Creek. That's their name.
Okay.
Spider Creek, some young cats. They like the group from out west. Used to be the Internet. Y'all remember that?
Yeah.
They like them. They like them. They from here. Spider Creek, but it's a crew of them. But they all like independent solo artists.
Mm-hmm. Like that's what the Internet was.
Right. They just like that. And they dope though. Look it up. Spider Creek on
kind of like what Our Future was. Tyler the Creator, Frank Ocean, and all.
Exactly.
So it was a collective of independent artists who came together to
make
one thing.
So Spider Creek, they like backpack?
No, it's a band.
It's a band. They full out.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say backpack,
but it's
that. They might be too young.
Yeah, I wouldn't say they backpackers.
They're conscious, right?
They're not conscious either. It's
eclectic sound.
Yeah, it's like Linkin Park meets the Roots, kind of.
Oh, okay.
It's a crazy.
It's dope though. It's dope though. When you check it out, you'll be like, because I didn't know who they was either. And then Khalif was like, "Damn, I want to put these," because he knew. Mm-hmm. He was like, "Damn, I want to put these cats on something," because I was booking most of the local stuff, and Khalif was just handling.
They did Stay Fair with me and Audie last year. That's when I got it.
Oh, so you've been on stage? Yeah, they was, and then I went and listened. I was like, "Oh, these niggas dope." Mm-hmm. At first, I was like, "Young niggas, I don't know," but they showed their ass on their music that they put out so far. So we put them on with the Far Side, and then we got a hip hop weekend film, Belly, Friday, Saturday. This will probably be my fourth ranked one. We got a forum, Women in Hip Hop, moderated by Jasmine Tyler, Jazzy. And then we got the participants is big. We got Element Everest, Blanks, that one from 88.9, used to be in Black Elephant with What Up Sis. We got Monty and Monty again. And I keep her working because she's so nice, man, and she's so down to earth. And I told her when we did that one show, I was like, I like you. Anytime I get something, I'm going to look out for you. And so she on here twice just because of that. And then we got Just Breathe. We got DJ True Star, Alicia Nicole. That's going down at 5 Points Art Gallery and Studios, 3514 of Port Washington. And the reason why I picked that place because that's a woman-owned art gallery. She built it, she fixed it up, developed it all on her own. So we're doing Women in Hip Hop. I'm like, let's do it someplace where they can feel safe. Someplace where they can do what they want to do and talk about what they want to talk about and not have to worry about, nobody saying nothing to them or men. No, y'all gonna do your thing. You know what I'm saying? And it's odd that documentary just came out on Netflix, The Women in Hip Hop right now, right? Mm-hmm. So, because at first I was hesitant to do it because I didn't want to have like the documentary states. Women have been involved in hip hop from the beginning. From the first recorded record. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't want to have nothing separated. Like they a separate entity. No, they part of it. So I wanted to have them. That's why I got Gemini, Gilly DJing joints and other stuff happening with women involved in it because I didn't want it separated. But then Khalif was like, "No, Daddy, we got to do it. I want to do it like this." And he was right. He was like, "I want to do it a special day, just for a special time for them to just be able to talk because give them that space." And so that's what happened with that. So that's a beautiful thing. Then we got Hip Hop Week Music Aux Party at Brownstone, hosted by Fillmore Green. It's not really an aux party because you can't plug your aux in because Brownstone's like
he said he making the playlist.
Right. You come in, you write your shit down, and then you give it to them, and then they'll call you up and you talk about it, then they'll play it. What else?
That's kind of dope.
Super dope.
We wanted to do auction, we just plug your shit in, but Brownstone's like, no, we don't nobody plugging this shit.
Yeah.
We're no type of virus. You know what I'm saying? We don't nobody plugging this shit up in our shit. So that's gonna be live. That's from 2 to 6. Then we got Hip Hop Weekend Film, Hip Hop Beyond Beats and Rhythms. That's at the Oriental Theater. A post-screen talk back.
You said what at the Oriental Theater?
Hip Hop Beyond Beats and Rhythms. I think that's the one about.
Is that a beat symposium?
No, it's a movie, and I think that's the one about Bismarck. I think that's the one about Bismarck. They're showing that one. And then we got at 7 the Red Carpet movie premiere, The Hole in the Wall. Baby Drew, we had to put that on there once they told us they was doing it and they wanted to get involved. Can't say no to that. Okay, that's got to be on the schedule as well. And then on Saturday, we also having a happy 50th birthday party, the Hip Hop with Large Professor, hosted by Greg Nice, Greg and ICE at No Studios on the rooftop.
Oh, Lord. Man, what's crazy about and not to throw this, because I know you got like one more day.
Lord, have mercy.
Two more days.
One more day.
I don't want to throw you off, but the Large Professor shit, when I seen that nigga on that flyer and I'm scrolling up my Instagram, all I heard was, na-na-na-na-na-na-na. I'm looking at the front door. Like, bro, a 10-year-old JR walks in the living room and my sister is playing this shit on the TV.
Yeah, bro.
She leaves the room and I'm stuck. Now, we can't rewind TV at this time. It's none of that, but I am literally stuck. Like, what the fuck was that just went off the TV?
Right. Yeah.
That you was just in here dancing to? No, that's one of my favorite rap. I'm talking about that song is a part of why I rap, bro.
I know what you're talking about.
He got a
main ingredient, nigga. Like, are you serious, bro? And I know I sound old as fuck right now, but I was a little kid when I discovered them niggas. Like, but I'm looking at the front door, like,
Large Professor was underrated. He was underrated.
I mean, Nas, bro. People don't understand. You don't credit. Like, there is no Nas.
Yeah.
There is no Nas. Illmatic is Illmatic without extra P. Large P not helping with that motherfucker. That doesn't become that.
Yeah.
Like, he's one of our jewels in hip hop that doesn't get his flowers a lot because he doesn't really want them for real. He just do the work. Yeah, he one of them niggas that just do the work. He never wanted the celebrity.
He got a guy, one of his best friends.
I heard he be here all the time.
He be here all the time.
And he fuck with Strick too. Him and Strick are very close. He be here all the
time. So it's really like, okay, we bring in Large Professor, but he really like an extension of him. He be here all the time. Right, he be here all the goddamn time.
Okay, so go ahead.
So it ain't nothing.
It's still a Sunday left?
Yeah, it's still a Sunday left.
I'm tired.
To piggyback your story,
I'm tired.
Large Professor on the Hangout, the first 4 bars of Hangout is some of the dopest shit.
And Live at the Barbecue.
It's some of the dopest shit ever.
Live at
and
the Barbecue.
Niggas sleep on that shit. Okay, so then Sunday.
Hell for slapping Jesus.
So that's the 50th anniversary. That's on the rooftop of those studios. So we gonna be on the rooftop of the bar. If you ain't never been to those studios, check that shit out. There is a registration for that one, but it's free. So you just register and it's free. Go to No Studios and you'll see the link. And then early Sunday, we got a Second Automatic. My mouth getting dry. Second Automatic District Back to School Fest at Indigenous People Park. That's with Mark Chambers. Mark, new alderman to the council, and he hit the ground running. And he wanted to be involved, and so he kind of came up with the Power Hour thing. The first thing I mentioned. That's his baby, the Power Hour. He kind of took that over and he's been running with that. So it's a good thing. And then we got the mental health conversation with G Herbo and Chad C-No Roper. You know Chad is a Milwaukee homegrown man talent. So we got that. We got G Herbo. Then we got Moneybag Yo. And hopefully Scales is wrong and it goes through.
Yeah.
But Moneybag Yo at the 5 Serve. And that closes off Hip Hop Week in Milwaukee. Man, that's a lot of shit.
No, that's a lot of shit.
Now, just think about it. This is Milwaukee.
I'm tired.
This is the only place in the country where we have a sanctioned Hip Hop Week. Sanctioned by the government. Hip Hop Week. So we got to make it blow up. We got to make it big.
And it's hip hop's birthday. So that's why I'm saying I think this year had to be Grande. Yeah, and the schedule had to be filled like that. You know what I mean? Because it's hip hop's birthday. That don't make sense.
Do y'all have Hip Hop Week t-shirts?
Yes, we do. We're back having Hip Hop Week t-shirts.
No, yeah, I'm like, I gotta pull my t-shirt designs. They're very fitting for one this week coming up.
I got one of the original ones still, but I need.
Yeah, get a new one. It's gonna have group on the back.
Yeah, get a new one.
Okay. I think these are light blue. Yeah. We have light blue joint this time. And another reason why this hip hop week has been so monumental was Khalif was working with Sauce Money.
Mm.
He was working with Sauce Money on getting in contact with a lot of these people. And that's been a big help. So shout out to Sauce for because he
is Sauce and Jay still cool?
I ain't gonna
I
talk
don't
about
think
it,
so, right?
but I don't think so. They cool, but they don't fuck with each other like that. You know what I'm saying? They don't, because Sauce don't be around with Jay. So if he was,
I'm just curious. I don't know if they still cool or not. I don't know
if they beefing, but I don't think you can have cats you used to hang out with that you just don't run with no more.
Oh, that's cold.
Maybe they just don't run together.
I just was wondering, was it a public?
You gotta do.
Has it been a public beef or anything?
I don't think so.
I had to look at the date.
You don't talk about it.
No, he don't talk about
That's
it.
what Khalif said. He said he asked you about it. Don't talk about it.
I need a few.
Well, maybe he got like a cease and desist or something on the nigga. He's curious.
I don't know. You want to go against Jiggy?
I mean, you probably don't, but I've just never heard what the tea was with them. It's just like, it seems like after volume 2, he never was on no more projects. Sauce Money.
Right. Exactly right. At that Reservoir Dogs.
Oh, he was on.
He was on volume 2. That's it. He was on Reservoir Dogs with all the rest of them. He was on 1, 2, and then he wasn't on nothing else.
What's crazy is we was on the phone. Me and Khalif was on the phone, and we was talking about getting Sauce to do a voiceover for a commercial. And I'm sitting there talking about, dog, I remember when I listened to Reservoir Dogs and the nigga, I used to buy a Jigga album and go to his songs with him on it first, and the nigga clicked over with Sauce on the phone, and then Sauce like, thank you, brother. I like, you whole ass nigga. You got me over. I didn't even know he clicked over and called the nigga. And then the next thing you know, the nigga's on the phone with me and shit. I was like,
well, I mean, the thing, like, it surprises me that people are kind of shocked that hip hop is playing a role in politics right now. And to me, it only makes sense. Hip hop's 50 years old. Mm-hmm. The audience that grew up on hip hop is 40.
How many of us was raised in hip hop that are now politically active? That we should be showing homage to hip hop. Like I made it to we are.
So I watched the Supreme Team documentary on Showtime the other day. That Nas Mass Appeal, his production studio. I mean, his film production studio did a documentary on Premium, right? Queens niggas that 50 Cent, Show Power, and all this shit is based on their lives or whatever. So Nas did a documentary on them, and what was dope about it is that the mayor, Eric Adams, used to be a part of the Supreme Team.
Yeah, he said he used to run with them.
He used to run with them niggas, and Dog was the mayor of New York, bro. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you got to think about work, and like, it be tripping me out that people really be shocked that hip hop is involved in politics like that. But it only makes sense. Like, if you went to school with a college degree, you know what I mean, and you grew up in the streets. Okay, fam, then might have took the street route, and you might have went to college. Y'all still all grew up. Might have been because the Supreme Team didn't start out as a drug thing. It started, like most gangs started out as some regular shit, and then it got corrupt. You know what I mean? But
shout out to Nas for that concert.
I didn't see it.
I didn't watch it either, but I just seen the lineup.
You saw it? It was live.
I saw most of it. Yeah.
Damn, I didn't watch it.
Like Run DMC closed it out. It was like 2 in the morning.
Wow.
And it started at 4. Yeah, like 4.
It started at 4. So it was really like a festival.
Yeah.
Like one day festival, pretty much.
And the nigga damn near had everybody up there. That's why the nigga MC Shan was so upset. Because the nigga Nas literally had everybody here.
Oh, Shan was mad because he went on there?
Because he went on there.
Shan, you old and you look the way you look.
You look
brother.
crazy. You don't have a tooth in your mouth.
Right.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
You're not in a position to benefit from being on that stage.
They squashed the beef, though. Not Shan apologized.
Right, he had to. Because you got to realize Shan ain't in a position right now.
And you was looking crazy in that moment. Like, everybody celebrating what Nas just did for 50 years of hip-hop. And you the only nigga mad. You know what I mean? It was 100, 200 niggas performed today, and nobody else is mad. Busta Rhymes had like 3 minutes. You know, he's a show killer, and he had 3 minutes because the lineup was 2. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Like, what are we talking about here? Speaking of beefs with old niggas and new people, he's not really new. He's old too. Melly Mel and Eminem. Have y'all been following this? Yeah. I didn't press play on either person's record. I read some lyrics on Genius.
Hey, listen, I listen to Melly Mel shit. I don't gotta listen to M shit.
Yeah.
I listen to Melly Mel shit, and the beat sound like it was made on a a DR5.
Yeah, I'm about to say DR5.
It sounded like,
and I heard he was on there like,
on a DR5, and he actually was doing some hugs.
Bro.
rapping like Granddad from the
He
Boondocks.
actually-
Remember when the
yeah,
Granddad tried to diss
Wasn't that?
Gangsta-licious or whatever? I mean, not Gangsta-licious, but the other nigga,
Magnificent.
You just a motherfucking fool. You need to go to
Mel is
school.
one of the
Pull up
greatest.
your pants. You're not cool. Like that's how Granddad was rapping on the Boondocks. That's how Melly Mel. They said this.
Melly
Eminem.
Mel would be like if an old ass basketball player tried to play against you.
Yes,
Okay,
yeah.
you was great in your time,
Yeah.
but if you get on the court right now,
These niggas doing
You
all
gonna
kinds
get
of
killed.
crazy shit.
Melly Mel, because I guess he be in the gym, think
Yeah.
he can still get on the court, and he got his ass kicked, and he embarrassed himself. Like OK Player was like,
Why do I have
he's
to say
embarrassed
this?
himself.
Why do I have to say this all the time?
Genius and everybody was saying he embarrassed
Leave
himself.
The white boy alone.
Nah, bro. He could have dissed anybody. I would have been like,
Yeah,
nah.
anybody.
It don't even got to do
It
with
wouldn't have been it.
They don't even got to
It
do
just
with
wouldn't have
Eminem,
been
bro.
it.
Wouldn't have
He
been
could
it.
have did
But
Soulja
it's-
Boy. He was gonna
He sounded.
He sounded- he sounded bad,
Tekashi 6ix9ine, bro. That's how
He sounded bad,
shit
dog.
was.
I ain't gonna lie.
What started this beef?
Melly Mel started
He
Yeah.
disrespected Eminem.
first, yeah.
So M responded on that dude's song or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, so he said, "What about Eminem?" What we say about Eminem all the time.
Basically, yeah.
What did he say specifically? So
I don't know
haven't heard it.
the
He
hold
said
on, I can look it
wasn't
up.
good.
Melly Mel said,
Melly
"Dude,
Mel
can you
said-
look up what Melly
Eminem
Mel
said-
said?"
I'm about to look it up
To
now.
be accurate, I don't want to speak on this and be
That-
If Melly Mel is a legend, I don't want
Okay.
to disrespect him.
Eminem is great.
Even though we disrespect legends over here, but I just want to have the real story before I
Eminem
disrespect.
is-
All your
Because he
heroes
went
are trash.
on, what's his name? Vlad.
No,
He was on Vlad talking.
Vlad set you up for the police
Mhm.
officer to ask questions.
Yeah, to do it.
Is there anybody in the game who you think is not as good as you?
Vlad had niggas. That's.
I mean, you know, the Eminem.
when you go on Vlad, you
We
gotta
can do
know.
we could do a whole
You
episode
gotta know
just
it's gonna
on.
be some controversy.
You can do a whole episode just on Eminem alone. Like if we took the dynamic of and tried to break down Eminem's career, that would take a whole episode. Like what makes Eminem what he is? That would take an entire episode to explain because there's so many layers to it.
What did Stephen A. Smith always tell a basketball player?
The song keep coming up.
What the song? Did this record keep coming up?
That song keep coming up.
Man.
I just want to
It's
know
so terrible.
what Mel said. Like I'm
I'm
trying
looking for the original
It's
of what he said.
what made Mel even have to
This
go
dude
here.
said the line.
Oh,
I'll take your land. I have my lawyer take your land like
he said, oh,
like a white man or something or whatever. What? It was ridiculous. It was like, what are you talking about? I got a white lawyer take your land like a white man or something. That's what he said. Mel was true. Now the message is still one of the greatest songs of ever.
he said he could easily beat Eminem in the battle.
Top 10 rap record ever.
Right.
The message.
Easily. Let's see.
Okay, explain.
Vlad said, okay.
Okay.
At the end of the day, mechanically, technically, he's a great rapper. But I'm the greatest.
See, Melly Mel still
I
think
know how to write.
See, he's still back in the 70s.
he still think he the greatest.
Thing I ever did.
He getting
Easy.
somebody need to sit him down.
See,
Bro,
when-
sit Melly Mel
And
down.
when
Bro.
people
Let's
bring
see.
that up,
Melly Mel.
just
He's not
say
a top
you
25
can't beat Eminem.
greatest rapper.
Just say
I
that.
was about to say top 200.
Top
be fine.
200 and yeah, I
Did
would
you
I'm
see-
scared.
I think it
Did y'all
depends
see
on
that
what
one,
you're.
Sean?
If you're judging
What
it
is a
on
new list?
impact.
It's a complex list of
Oh, New
top
York rappers.
50.
Yeah, I seen that. Bro, I got that on my list.
Oh,
We gonna get
okay,
into that.
yeah.
If you're judging on impact, then of course Melly Mel is in
Yeah.
it. But that at that time that rap style was so okay. At once Rakim and them came out, it was like, what are you doing?
Yeah,
That
exactly.
Once Kool Mo D came out,
Yeah.
it was like that shit was put to the side
Mm-hmm.
ASAP. His career was over. After 82, 83, your
I
career
was
was
about to
over.
say.
Once Treacherous them showed
You know what I'm
up,
saying? Once
rap.
your career is over, because that style is gone.
Yeah.
And but at that time, having been the first king of hip hop at his young stage, okay, yeah, you get credit for that. But I wouldn't say, he's the greatest of all time.
Belly tripping.
Yeah, he tripping with that. There's not even a conversation that we have.
Yeah.
You can't even debate that. We would need somebody to sit here and argue with us that for that we all agree.
On the real.
Melly Mel is not trash, but he ain't the greatest.
No, I didn't understand I didn't see where this beef came from. It caught me off guard. You know what I mean? I just thought it was funny. Speaking of beefs, diss records. Rico Love has written a diss record for Kiki Palmer's baby daddy to be sung by Usher, and it's called Boyfriend. And they released it today with a music video.
Wait. So that was a diss record?
I mean, that's pretty much what it is.
Oh, come on. See, that's why I say you should square it up, dog. I told niggas that, dog.
Milwaukee's own Rico Love wrote it for Usher and Kiki. And it's called Boyfriend. They have a video where Kiki's dressed like Usher the entire video. She's reenacting all his famous moments from his videos.
See, that's taking something.
And she even got a line in there where she answering the phone and quote what the baby daddy said to her. Like she makes a comment like, because I am a mom.
You know.
Come on, man. That's dragging something out that has gone away. I did a radio show not too long ago, and that was one of the topics of discussion. And the topic of the discussion was, who's the fault? Okay, he's the fault, the boyfriend, because he should have kept his mouth shut and should have kept his stuff in the house and whatever. She did her thing. Okay, when she come home, you check her. You ain't got to put your business in the street, whatever. But still, for her to keep, she done did a little show where she was talking about it. Now she's dragging it out.
Do we think it's a drag it out, or do we think it's been planned from the beginning?
Square up.
I feel like, do we feel like this is always been do we feel like, because y'all know I feel like Summer Walker stuff is all planned out.
Do you think he's in on it though? Because he was so emotional in his response.
Yeah, like he was very salty. Is he an actor?
I can type up a real
dude,
emotional.
Is he an actor?
But just think,
this dude
Rico just wrote the song. Somebody can write his stuff. Do we feel like this is really like it's a real life, and then we just dragged it out, or this is just staged from the beginning?
What's his name?
We don't even know.
We don't even know Buddy's name.
Right? Do we know his name?
We don't even know.
I just seen a picture
because I'd like to extend an invitation, and if you'd like to get your get back, if you'd like to get your love, I will write you a record. Produce it and everything.
Because you writing them hits now, right? It's got
Darius Jackson.
I mean, who was this guy?
If we
from the beginning, I really didn't want to entertain it because it's like
I mean, this whole situation.
It's
but
quiet. This stuff you can't tell what's reality or real nowadays.
He needs to know he's involved with an entertainer, so she's going to take any time, any moment that she can get that will give her media exposure. And she's on stage with Usher. She's going to glam it up. She's going to do what she can do so that it goes viral. He understands that. So for him to respond like he responded gives credence to what you were saying that maybe it was planned.
That's because I was I'm like, you gotta
know walking in what he's walking into and how she's going to be. So in that situation, he sees it. He can't get mad. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know why he tripped in the first place.
Don't.
Not at all. But now they're going to play it, and it's going to be a part of his existence if he's really emotional about it.
But look how it's benefiting all the entertainers involved. Look how
all parties involved are
beneficial. That's why I'm like, I can't really.
Usher ticket sales in Vegas probably went back up.
Yeah, everything.
Look, Kiki has been the
talk of the
for the long since she dropped the baby. We got to think about her build up since then. She's been doing stuff. Then the baby thing and her and dude that was big for Kiki. Then she dropped the baby and was looking great for Kiki. It's just the continuance of this is all part of the growth of Kiki Palmer, the brand.
They dropped a mixtape before she had the baby about all the white dudes in Hollywood that love her, that all lusted over her. Like, they love her.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Like Chris Evans, like all my big name actors. Like,
Kiki
Palmer is the finest thing on earth.
The trajectory of it all, because when you have a baby, your career slows down. Because you having a baby, so you can't be in the movies, you can't be in the TV shows, you can't do the things you normally do. You're fucking pregnant. And so now it's a restart of her career. And this just adds to that. She had the baby, like you said, she went around with dick. She do the shit with Usher. Now it's all over the news.
She got a song.
Radio. She did the little performance.
Y'all see what she says in her
musical struggle before.
Yep, exactly. She said so. She pays tribute to him and thanks him and says how like she looks up to him as an artist. She likes that this is what is doing for her career and how she hopes to be a better artist. We all know Kiki Palmer. She is a household name, but she's never been like that A-list celebrity.
Yeah.
She's been
She's been a
C or D,
she's a B-list.
maybe a B.
She's an A-list black on black level, but on a universal level, she's right. She's B. She's B. She's definitely B.
So it's like to be in the headlines and in the media every week now, back to back. That's huge.
And now you got a song. It's all coming out too. Okay. I'm on your side now. I'm with her. Because
I'm like,
she done sold me on that.
I can't think that.
You know what I mean? She done sold me. At first, I just thought it was doing too much.
Knowing she's an entertainer, and you really getting mad at Usher, bro? Usher. Like, come on. Like, for one, like you said, we know Usher not about to take Kiki down. He not about to snatch your girl.
Like, I could see if it was T.I. or something. But Usher, yeah, like Riley said on the Boondocks, like I can see it was T.I. or something.
He's doing it, so Usher approaches. If you've been following his whole,
he do that to everybody.
He comes, he does something in the crowd with his audiences. I mean, his
see a player nigga like YG wasn't tripping. He let Saweetie stand up, and go on with that nigga, bitch. I don't give a fuck. Go on. I'm YG.
Like so,
you get what I'm saying? I'm YG.
That's gonna be good for both of us. Yeah, you go up there with him, and the next thing you know,
I brought you to this motherfucker to hope Usher take your ass up there on stage with him. Good job, well done, motherfucker.
Get her a
couple of ladies like Winnie. What's
it's like letting your woman go to see a
Winnie Harlow. Who she dating? I forgot.
Go on, get all lathered up.
She didn't get out her seat. Yeah. She still let him hold her hand while he sang, but she didn't get out her seat.
So he's done this to a number.
He do it to every celebrity female that comes to the show.
So they knew it. So I'm on her side.
I said except for Winnie.
Oh,
yeah,
Winnie.
that's what he said. Winnie
didn't do it. Winnie wasn't going. Who was Winnie dating?
I forgot.
Kuzma.
Oh, Kyle Kuzma. Okay, that's what it was.
But you got to think about it. It came after the Kiki, so she probably would have before, but now after the big old, I don't want the drama. I don't want to get in this and have everybody.
I'm getting NBA ball player money now.
Yeah, I don't even want to put him through it, and then because people
NBA player on his second contract,
right?
Casualties of war. You get drug in the middle of the battle.
Might be.
They got another $100.
He just got an extension. Yes, he got an extension.
She definitely ain't fucking
Speaking of situations of people dissing people, Mike Epps was on a podcast the other day. And he called the city of Milwaukee dusty. And people got upset about shit that we say about this motherfucker
all the time. Why are they? Who getting mad about it?
Here's the thing.
Because he be here in the hood.
Because you be here enough.
So that's why he's got a fair opinion about how this motherfucker look. He be on 19th and Nash with my guys. Shout out to my niggas.
He get paid and he keep coming back, so it can't be that.
Shout out to my niggas off 19th and Nash. They be having Mike Epps every time he come to the city. In the hood. For real, every time.
I think it's one of those things.
If you're viewing Milwaukee from 19th and Nash in your hotel room, it probably look pretty dusty.
That means you're going down 20th Street.
Yeah, right.
You're going down 20th Street. You've seen a lot of dust.
If you can go down 20th Street, because they always working on 20th Street. If you can get down 20th Street, I think it's more so of I could talk about my brother, but you're not gonna talk about my brother.
But I think Mike Epps considers.
But if he's here enough,
I think he considers himself a friend of the family at this point.
If he's here enough, he has.
I feel like disclose that. Like I fuck with the city, but the city dirty. Like don't leave it high and dry. Just.
But
I think we always dirty though.
We not dirty. We got a whole week next week of a good shit, guys.
That ain't what he was talking about. He's talking about how it looks.
We do got that.
Because he said
he's talking about how it looks.
He said we got money here because he always booked and the dope boys got money here. He said that before he made the statement that he made. He said the city itself look ashy.
But if we think about it, Houston dirty as fuck. If you leave from downtown Houston, it's dirty as fuck. It's a big.
But Milwaukee used to be known as one of the cleanest cities in the country. It was to be ranked highly every year as one of the cleanest cities in the country.
My thing is everybody got a dusty part of their city.
And when he said dusty, let me say this: was he okay? Milwaukee's dusty. And is he saying by saying dusty that we hood? Because we are hood as a bitch.
We are.
We are hood.
He just
when you leave Milwaukee,
that's what I keep trying to get
go out of town.
Like
the niggas be like, I'm a good kid. I'm a college degree, all this shit. But when I was in college and I would go to other cities, they would be like, I would be with a chick. I'm like, who's this hood nigga you with?
Yeah, fact.
And I'm like, shit, you think I'm hood?
Yeah,
I'm nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is nothing compared to where I come from. So is he saying that, or is he just saying literally? This motherfucker need lotion.
First of all,
he said we need lotion.
First of all,
he said Whole Foods is in Chicago.
He said some ugly motherfuckers up here. He said the city itself needs a lotion. It looks ashy, and it takes 30 minutes to get to a Whole Foods. So when you somebody like Mike Epps, I got the Whole Foods joke, right?
Which isn't true because it's on the east side.
But if you live in other cities, they're gentrified more than Milwaukee is. So if you are in the hood, bro, it's a Whole Foods. Like in Harlem, my nigga, it's a Whole Foods right there on 125th, my nigga. True. Even in Atlanta, Peachtree, it's a Whole Foods in the ghetto of Peachtree. We're the only, it should be a Whole Foods on MLK. That's Mike Epps' joke's point right there. When I go to other cities that are gentrified for real, because we're not gentrified yet for real. We think we gentrified, but we're not gentrified. We've been fighting it. We've been fighting it. But other cities went all the way through with it. Like I said, when I went to New York, pre-COVID, my nigga, the brothers were still on 125th with the fresh fruit, the newspapers, final call, trying to convert you to Minister Farrakhan's religion, right? Nigga, when I went to that motherfucker, when I went to that motherfucker a year ago, it was white women jogging, walking their dogs. What's the Mamba juice or whatever the fuck you call one, Jamba juice, Starbucks. You get what I'm saying? That shit is on 125th now.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? They used to do battles. Smack used to hold battles on 125th. You can't hold no battle on 125th.
I went to New York in the early 2000s, 2005, 2006.
You know exactly
see it was coming.
Yeah, you can see it coming. Yep, it was coming.
It was still like, it hadn't reached 120. They were still holding down Apollo, all of that shit. That strip right there, and a couple
Sylvia's
blocks
and all that shit.
Right. A couple of blocks on either side of that, 3 or 4, they were still holding on. But now you go back and it's gone. Yeah, it's gone, and that's
so. Well, it's like also hard to gentrify some of our locations because they really tried to do it with Midtown, and look what happened. We don't got Starbucks. Is it still over there?
Yeah, I mean the thing about Starbucks is gone. It's a wing stop.
Yeah, I was about to say Starbucks is gone. Whatever, it's been 2 restaurants, Pizza Hut, and then
Applebee's
whatever.
Didn't last.
A lot of spots trying. Don't last.
And I don't know if that's because of the lack of economy that we have here, that it can't support it, even though they're trying to do that.
Walmart,
we just not as black people. Anytime something gets gentrified, there's still black people there, and black people still have to support those gentrifying agents.
Yeah, they do.
And if we don't, then they're not going to survive that infancy stage before the white people.
I think they spent money there. They just tore it up.
They tore it up too. Yeah, I think that's what. So he right a little bit.
That's what
we can't even gentrify.
I don't understand how people took offense.
I mean, niggas was going to Applebee's now. Hold on now, niggas going to Applebee's.
We just tied up while we in there.
Black man got arrested at Applebee's and Racine.
But the Planet Fitness is surviving, right?
Cause you can catch at Planet Fitness. The niggas
I've never been to the Planet Fitness at Midtown.
I walked in and delivered to somebody because I prefer. I like
go there every morning.
I like the one on East Capitol. I prefer that one.
I go downtown.
But you gonna get action in there. You're not about to tear away. You gonna catch your hoes at
like a club almost in that motherfucker.
Club Midtown.
You gonna see some booty or something.
Club Midtown shit.
Yeah, Club Walmart.
Yeah, I just don't understand. It reminds me a lot of the Lakia story. And Lakia was from here, and y'all got mad at her for saying the same shit.
And see, I wasn't mad at Lakia. I wouldn't say I was mad at Mike.
What is that?
I was just like,
she said, like,
I know what
you can only be the.
Yeah, she said from her city, the ceiling is pretty much for girls that she was around.
It's like CNN.
Yep, CNN. That's what they aspired to be. You get what I'm saying? And she just said she had dreams bigger than that. And people got mad.
Did she lie?
No.
I think in the context, in what she does and what she's doing, she's right.
Right.
In her circle.
In her circle, in her network, in that's industry.
Because we don't know, and we know as artists, and I mean, Ashley, you don't do music like everybody else in this room, but you're a creator yourself. You make your own clothes. You know, you got your own fashion line and all that. When you somebody who do that, just like it's people saying that, they were offended by her saying that. Them same CNA motherfuckers was like, you ain't gonna make it as no rapper, bitch.
Yeah.
Them same hoes in the conversations that she was having with these bitches, they like, bitch, I'm going to Lash Tech school. Keep rapping, hoe. Yeah. Bro, we from Milwaukee now. Everybody in this room ain't from the city or like, ain't somebody in your family or somebody you know shitted on your dreams, bro. Like, nigga, I'm working at A.O. Smith, nigga. You think you finna rap, nigga?
Right. Yeah.
I had females tell me, like, go get a real job, fam. Yeah. Like, for real, let's just be honest here. And she work in a call center, and she telling me, go get a real job. Like, she the CEO of a Fortune 500 company. Like, come on, man, who you talking to?
Because we still have artists who have shown time and time again that they are dope as fuck. It's still a slow drag. It's still, we wait until, like, we know it's a lot of y'all and shit. Like, it's still... we got to catch on. It's still, you know what I'm saying?
Like me and Dooch, we talked about this on the show when it was just me, you, and Dooch here. We are the only genre. Even pop don't do this to people. We are the only genre that you have an age limit. If you get on at 16, you better be famous by the time you turn 16 and a half or your career is over.
You got 5 years.
You don't even got 5 no more. They don't give you 5 no more because it's an artist coming out every 2 minutes now.
Window used to be
it used to be 5 years. Now you get like a month.
From the moment you catch your first buzz, you got 5 years to blow it. If you don't,
you got like 6 months.
Now it's shorter than that now, huh?
I'm telling you, it's shorter than that. The shelf life.
If 6 months.
If you get 6, bro.
That's crazy.
For real. You done. You washed up.
Catch that buzz. You better keep it. You catch that buzz. But I was when we started doing Hip Hop Week, I was researching Milwaukee hip hop, and I wanted to get some younger cats involved in it. I wanted to do some of the newer stuff. Me and you talked about, and we was talking about getting some cats involved. And in my research, I saw the Rolling Stone article. Yeah. That chronicled Milwaukee hip hop. That's big. Mm-hmm. That's kind of big because when we was coming up, we didn't have nothing like that. We had a couple of source. Mark was in the source. We had some stuff.
I was in the source. I was in the XXL.
We had some stuff like that, but we didn't have.
But it wasn't no write up about the culture in my city. It was just a write up about my project.
Right. It was nothing like that.
It wasn't nothing where they like certified trapper is the new sound of hip hop.
Talking about
and it's coming from the east side of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I'm reading that shit like I had to read it twice. Like, did he just say that for real?
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay.
And I never want to always pride myself on not sounding like an old nigga, like, this is trash.
No.
It may not be something that I do, but if the kids love it, I love it. If you got a style and you doing it and you holding true to it, that's what.
So if you don't know what Dame is speaking to, an artist from here, his name is Certified Trapper. He made the Rolling Stone did top 50 innovators shaping rap's next 50 years because his rap just turned 50. So they saying the 50 cats that's gonna shape the next 50 years of hip hop, and he was on that list. So that's big. Like that don't got nothing to do with no clout chasing, did no drug dealer shit pay for that, nothing. This is a publication that does write-ups about Beyonce, motherfucker. Mm-hmm. Like, and they said this about Certified Trapper. So I think that's major. And I've been saying this for 2 months on the show. You are gonna show your age if you do not realize Milwaukee is the new wave in music right now. That's how you show that you're an old head. Right. If you still underneath that, we gotta go to New York, or you ain't gonna make it out of Milwaukee. If you still one of them niggas, like, bro, you are so old and dated.
We've always influenced the record.
Facts.
I've never held that.
But the internet gives us a face. Yeah. See, what they were able to do in the day was just saw steel. Yeah. So like when I would go places and do shit, or Rizzy or go places and do shit, Rico Love go places and do shit. Great Nitty, Black Elephant, Arrested Development, Strict Speech, Audi, all the people from that era, most of us from that era, Shine Hitting, when we go places and do shit, they could just steal it from us because there was no proof online to say this is mine. Yeah. Now these kids have proof. When you get on TV pointing in your music video, you stole that from Real Stature from the east side of Milwaukee. Yeah. You can't say, no, California started that. No, you're lying. Here it goes. Here's the video. Back 2016, these kids were doing this in Milwaukee. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Now it's a timestamp. Before we didn't have a timestamp.
I used to always say Milwaukee was like a farming system. They would come here, they would see what we was doing, see what was hot, see what was popping, in whatever way that they would do it. And the next thing you'll know, you'll hear something, and you'll be like, damn, that sound like, or damn, that look like, or damn, that, you know what I'm saying? I'm still mad at the Black Eyed Peas. We ain't gonna go to that. That's another story. That's a whole other story.
I keep talking.
But I'm just saying, shit happens, and then next thing you know, you love the Black Eyed Peas. They cool.
Absolutely.
We'll talk about that in another show. I don't want to go down there.
I keep telling young artists. I keep telling young artists, we are at war, and if you don't understand that, then you don't understand what's happening. You're not looking around and you're not watching the industry.
Well, that was my problem with our generation. That was the only problem with our era.
We was too busy trying to be friends with cats and this, that. Even though when Black Elephant was coming up and we were doing our thing 2000 to 2010 when we was doing our shit, I personally was like, fuck everybody. That's why we would, when we hit the stage, it was fuck everybody. We going at them hard. And we practicing every week. We finna bust these niggas here. Oh, y'all from Milwaukee? We ain't know. Okay, you about to see. You know what I'm saying?
What I'm saying is about our era where we fucked up at it. And this is where we fucked up. And I'm not saying that we knew better or who to blame. I'm not blaming anybody. I'm taking accountability on it too because I was a part of it. We did not do enough collaboration between genres.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying? You telling me this Thursday, Next week, Thursday, I'm going to get a Dame Ellzey Baby Drew record. I should have got that when you niggas was in y'all wave.
Right. Yeah.
The street rap should have married with the conscious rap back then. Because when I was in Atlanta, T.I. was hanging out with Outkast. Killer Mike. Well, that's how Outkast got Killer Mike. He was a street rapper. Yeah. And they took him. Come on, you coming with us.
You know, we've had that conversation. Like people don't know that even back then.
Futures from the Dungeon family.
People don't know that even back then in the early 2000s when Drew was popping on the north side doing his thing, and then Black Elephant was on the east side, and we was touring. Drew, like I just told the story, that's my nigga. You know what I'm saying? He would be congratulating me. I would be congratulating him. We would be, see each other. We may say a rhyme or two, shit like that,
So I'm gonna give you an example of what I'm talking about.
But we needed to collaborate.
We're gonna go back to young formative Harvey. Go buy the Roots album, right? You don't worry about where. That's the single. They heard the Badu joint. So I go get the album for that. Don't know Beanie Siegel's on this album going bananas on the record. The process. Remember the process. And I'm talking about his hardest verse of his career to me. Niggas think them Jay verses is crazy. No, go here, listen to Beanie Siegel on the Roots, where Jay heard him, flew to Philly and signed him that next week after he heard him on the Roots album. Yeah. Put the Rockefeller chain on him and drove to Philly. Then bring him to New York, stole him from them niggas. Right. Yeah.
He was trying to
he showed up with the bag of money like, the Roots ain't got this kind of money. That conscious rap ain't making this kind of money. Come with me. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is that's how so look, bro, that's back 20 years ago. Yeah. Philly was collaborating like that word. Collective, a funk band rap collective, fucked with the street rapper who was hot in the city at that time and did a record with him on their release that was released by a major label. Not no mixtape record. They put that shit on their album. So do you see what I'm saying? Yep. That's where I feel like our generation missed it, because today I see it. When I go around them, the other day I was at State Fair with my daughter. I told you, I see Big Frank, Wani C. They was together like the Wu-Tang, bro. Yeah. They're not in no group. Lil Mama on the G, JP, he not with them. They're not a crew, but they were all together at State Fair, and they couldn't walk 2 steps without kids running up to them, clamoring. I sat back like a proud father of hip hop and was proud, like, oh my God, this is amazing, because we never did that. Like me and Rizzy was gang, but that was some street shit. It had nothing to do with music. You see what I'm saying? I wish I hung out with my peers more back then. Then we could have fought the industry the way we can fight it now. Because the industry
was all fighting separately.
We was all fighting separately.
Same month.
The industry is John's point is the industry is all about teams, Dane. Yep. When you look at this shit, everybody got teams, boss.
We're going against teams. And the crazy part is that we're even further behind the 8 ball because they use us to steal sauce.
Facts.
So we're fighting a war. If they come in here to steal our sauce. If you haven't paid attention, Diddy got a hit record that sound like a Munch Lauren record.
Yep.
Act Bad is a Munch Lauren record.
Facts. Yeah. And if you think them motherfuckers don't listen to us,
they definitely listen.
They listen.
And the internet opened up the audience even more.
Right, but the internet is even more so now. All I gotta do is click a button.
Discover all kind of rare ass shit on the net right now that's dope. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so, they listen. All them motherfuckers that's established and do what they do. They listen to motherfuckers that niggas don't think. Look at the story of fucking the nigga from Mississippi that did the Juicy song first. Y'all heard that story?
Oh yeah, the big.
Oh, the big, yeah.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Just look at that.
Exactly.
That shit happens all over.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? If you doing some shit that's hot, you better keep doing it because they're gonna take your first thing and come out hot.
So I made a post the other day for hip hop's 50th birthday, and I posted my album that I put out in 2006, 2007. My debut album, Die Another Day, right? And it brought me back to when I went to Indiana to finish the album with my producers. Their names were Animal House, right? They from Milwaukee. Mike Payne, John Frost. John Frost sell property here now. He the dude that had the Wu-Tang billboard on Sherman and Fond du Lac. You've seen that billboard. They had ended up working on Scott Knight's album, working on my album, and then somehow somebody got them to Rhyme Fest. And they ended up having a placement on Rhyme Fest album when he got signed to J Records. At the same time, Rico Love got signed to J Records. All of this was happening at the same time. So when people be thinking like, oh, Milwaukee ain't made no way, nigga, I was a step away from that motherfucker. Like literally like one pivot step away from that bitch. Like where everybody I was meeting was either getting a deal or was on the radar of getting signed. What I'm saying about collaborations, me in my head, when Rhyme Fest said this to me, I said, in my head, Dane, as a rapper at that time, putting out my debut album, I'm coming at the game. This Jared a superstar, nigga. I'm on everybody's head, right? The nigga came in the living room and said to me, yeah, your album dope, man. That shit fire. said, you know what I did this weekend? I said, what you do this weekend? He said, yeah, I was out in L.A. writing Jesus Walks for Kanye West. You ever heard of Kanye West? I said, yeah, the nigga who do beats for Jay-Z. Yeah, the young nigga who do beats for Jay-Z. Yeah, he dope, he rap. He like, yeah, he a rapper. I said, so back to what you just said. You were out there writing records for him? He like, yeah, Jesus Walks. It's my song. Clicked it. Now, if anybody know Rhymefest, he talks with a list.
Yeah.
He talks about the hustlers, drillers, murderers, drug dealers, did the walk with them. That's how his version sounded. By the time the shit came out, it was Kanye West. Right. So this is what I'm showing you, collaboration, how that works. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? Even the major artists are doing that. So why wouldn't you local motherfuckers be doing that? You ain't got $1 million, but you and 10 other niggas with 10,000, guess what? That's $100,000 between y'all. See, we never looked at it that way. Right. I'm looking at it like it's me and my 4 niggas and we got our $25 and we got $100 and we finna take over the rap game. No, the fuck you not. Even New Orleans, bro. Even New Orleans split a division. You either going with P or you're going with Baby. Yeah, but you're going with somebody if you're doing music down here.
I've been screaming that since we met.
But what's the name said that too? West Coast nigga. Said they pulled all their money together to push one person up.
Yeah. But that's what Rough Riders did.
Yeah, Rough Riders is a pure example of that.
St. Lunatics too.
St. Lunatics too.
And it works.
Eminem. Proof.
Yeah.
D12. That's what they did. All those niggas were rappers way before him.
Yeah.
They made him a rapper, and then once they found out he had the buzz, okay, now we're going to collectively get dude on. Yeah. And what did he do? He paid it back forward.
Yeah, definitely did. Yeah, there's not enough of that.
There's not enough of that.
And a lot of times I blame myself.
We put a lot of pressure on Drew and Cuckoo too. They're supposed to save this motherfucker by themselves. They're supposed to come save us. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that drive me to do drugs too. It's a lot of pressure, boss. No, for real, it is, man. That's a lot of fucking pressure. I know we look at music as being social, but I do music. And if everybody in the city is looking at me to save this motherfucker, by myself, ain't nobody helping me for real. Y'all going to buy the music and dancing to it, but you're not collectively helping me with this movement.
Or just think about it. When you are a celebrity, because they were our celebrities then. That was a lifestyle. That's what you do. I'm that dude. I'm the celebrity. They was that for us, so that comes with it.
Yeah.
Drugs and partying,
Facts.
Yeah.
So that's my whole
pressure. Like you just said, only motherfucker that's doing it. You got Baby Drew, and the Cuckoo went national, but Baby Drew was still almost even bigger here.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But it was still, that's a lot of pressure to have on you and the whole city looking for you to break out. And then if you don't.
To think about how fucked up it was here, Dame, at that time.
Dog, I still get motherfuckers that come up to me and be like, dog, what happened to Black Album? What happened to that shit? Y'all was next. What happened? Man, that was 20 fucking years ago, fam. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And you still
look at Growing Nation.
Exactly. I still get that.
They had to get back together. The people demanded it. Like, no, this other shit we coming to see is cool, but where the fuck is Growing Nation at? Or you going to have to put them back together, get Sean hitting back from Mary J. Blige, and now they back booked. You know what I'm saying? They selling out every time you put them on the flyer. They sell out, no matter what. Like they got a headline, everything they do, but they've been gone 20 years. You see what I'm saying? So. But to me, good shit don't lose no value. You know what I mean? It don't matter how long it take you to get back together. That's why reunion tours are working. That's why even when I was talking about ticket sales the other day, 50 Cent sold 585,000 tickets in a week when he announced his tour. 50 Cent is 51 years old, damn near, my nigga. He ain't had no new music out in years. You understand what I'm saying? But people gonna pay for that quality shit, boss. Mm-hmm. You getting up there doing 19 records that's been streamed this year.
Remember we were saying we alluded to that's why a lot of these artists is cutting. They have to cut some of their concerts. The sales not going. They're too accessible.
They're also not doing shows.
Yeah,
that's the part. That's the problem. Your show production is trash. You're not performing at a club, my nigga. Yeah. You are at an arena.
Yeah,
a facility.
And we need to blame the people that's booking.
Facts.
Yeah,
that's true.
For not knowing they market. Because
that's your job.
For people who don't know, and if you ever been to Atlanta, these guys are GOATs. A&G, right? Alex, the Africans from Atlanta own Compound. They own about 19 clubs. Mm-hmm. They're the ones that brought Future. Mm-hmm. They're the ones that's bringing Lil Baby. And they're the ones that's bringing Moneybagg Yo. They're bringing these Southern artists because they're thinking hey, we just did a show in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, and sold it out all weekend. Well, that's Alabama, fam. Milwaukee is not going to happen, especially if you bring in Drake, Lil Baby, and Moneybagg Yo all in a 30-day radius.
If you got to pick between the 2 out of the 3, come on, man. Moneybagg Yo gonna lose out.
Come on, man.
Drake cleared it out.
Come on, man. Yeah, Drake
cleared all money.
That's what I'm saying.
Drake go to Drake, and then if you got some leftovers that didn't get into Drake, they gonna go see Lil Baby.
And by the time
I know it's part of hip hop, but I'm gonna keep it 100 all the time. That's gonna be third on that list.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
No, I might pull up just to do
I missed Bag in Vegas, so I'm definitely going to see Bag.
No, let's go.
We're going. We are going.
I mean, I like him, but
a lot of these young niggas don't even rap.
Plus, what's name on
They
there?
don't even say
Sexy Red.
They don't even say they
Sexy Red. I'm telling you, that's who gonna have
they basically up there being hype man.
But that's who gonna have that motherfucker cracking. If they do the show Sunday, she gonna have that motherfucker cracking. That's Booty Hole Brown.
Booty Hole Brown.
Oh yeah, that's what we pop.
Yeah, she gonna have it cracking.
Yeah. That's what
he had to add her to the bill to start selling tickets for his show. She played it for you.
I don't even like it.
She like it.
She was like, it's cool. It ain't her style, but I was like, who's the Sexy Red? And she was like, okay, then here you go, boom, boom. And I'm like, this song. I see it on the internet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I seen it on the
interwebs. You got an S to the shit. That means you over 40.
Yeah. Facts.
The
interwebs. Jamar Chase. Football people in the room might know this brother. Ash, to let you know who he is. He plays for the Cincinnati Bengals. Young brother. Granted temporary restraining order against a woman who's been harassing him since their one-night stand. He's been getting stalked. He must have took her to Pound Town. And he got how much is he making, Don? He's one of the highest paid niggas in the NFL, at least in his position.
Actually, he's still on his rookie deal.
Oh, he's about to get. I'm saying trajectory.
He's about to get.
I thought he got paid already. Did he get an extension already? Or what?
No.
I thought he got paid already.
His extension will be somewhere around the range of 85 to 96 million.
How old is he?
Crazy. He's about.
You know, he's like his third year, right?
24.
Young boy.
But see, he has to do that though, because nowadays, if she run up on you and you get physical, it's your ass.
I thought it was very smart in protecting himself.
It is very smart of him. He got a mama that's like,
if you have NFL money, it is not necessary for you to pop the blue chew.
That's what you think.
They're gonna stalk you because you already got M's, so they're gonna be on you because you got the M's. Then you take her to Pound Town.
Yeah, you can't take her to Pound Town.
This brother is a professional athlete. You think he popped the?
He's very young too. I hope he ain't having ED. Don, I hope he's not having ED already.
He ain't got none of the stuff that slows the man down.
Hold on,
please. You
don't need erectile dysfunction to take a blue chew. If you like to perform like a monster,
I'm sure you perform like a monster.
I thought it was for erectile dysfunction.
No, blue chew is the extra.
It's just give you a little
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like the.
Don, I don't want you walking around with that.
Your boy pulled it.
I want a sponsorship.
She almost passed out.
You got a sponsorship with Blue Chew?
I want a sponsor. But listen, we are a monetized platform.
B Justice said ads are popping up in his phone now. Because he was here last week on the show.
So
he said his phone recorded Blue Chew, and now he got Blue Chew ads.
Hold on. I am working the algorithm.
His post, I seen it, and then it popped up watching the thing. I said, they was just talking about Blue Chew. That's how I know it. I seen his post.
Right, but they're going to hit us up. It's coming. We're going to get a check from Blue Chew.
There you go.
Because I stand by Blue Chew.
Well, put white bar in there for me to put a bit in
you don't have your ass going to be like, what's dude that passed?
Who? Oh, Kevin Simmons?
Yeah.
Was Kevin off the Blue Chew?
Yeah, they said Kevin had all kind of
sexual
enhancers.
I'm not gonna talk bad.
He wasn't off a chew. He was off an actual Viagra. Actual Viagra is gonna take your heart up.
Actual Viagra.
Hey, heart attack. He went out in style.
You think so? I miss Kevin Samuels.
How he spent his whole life.
You know?
God rest the dead.
I think we need him right now.
Nope.
Even more than we need
even if some of the shit he said was outlandish, he still fostered conversation that needed to be had. A lot of times,
I'm cool with that, but I don't like the manner and you have to do it. You don't have to belittle and do all that to get a conversation.
Some people, you got to meet them at their level.
Let me explain to you why Kevin Samuels behaved that way, right?
I'll say that's why he did.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because women love to interrupt, And so they'll call him, ask him for advice, and then start over talking him. So then he go into mode. Like I used to watch dude, like it was like clockwork every time that they get to over talking him, and he'd be like, "Man,
he started with men.
Yeah,
he started
with men.
With men with his
He started with men.
Obviously, he went out.
That don't mean nothing.
But see, this is why I don't have a problem with Kevin Samuels because you got to be careful.
Pansexual.
You got to be careful with what people grab and share. So, for instance, like even this show, if somebody wanted to demonize us or villainize us, they could grab certain pieces of this shit and share it online, and will be viewed by somebody who's never watched this show a certain way.
Yeah.
So you could be tricked by the shit that was going viral of Kevin Samuels, just like Charleston White.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But when you get to the basis of what they were on for real and what they trying to do, it's very genuine where they're coming from with what they're on. What I'm saying
everybody
is,
stole his shit after he died.
I thought Kevin didn't. I think all these podcasts, tonight's conversation, even all of that shit is based off of what he was doing. Yeah, bro, all of that shit is based off of everybody's going viral. Yeah, everybody's going viral off of what he was doing. But what I liked about Kevin Samuels is he was being fair.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I say he started.
I watched one episode where he told a nigga got on there like, yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? I work hard, you know what I'm saying? I got like 3 baby mamas. You know what I'm saying? A couple kids, child support. I take care of my kids, though. I drive a nice car, all that type of shit. Dog said, man, what make you think a bitch wants you when you got all that shit going on?
Right, absolutely.
That's what Kevin Samuels told him.
I remember.
Like, nigga, do you really think somebody want to date you? Realistically, boss. Let's talk man to man here.
Yeah.
And the nigga couldn't say nothing. I was like, yeah, ain't nobody ever said that to dude. Nobody he's around, even niggas in his friend circle, ain't never said, hey, bro, you been a little too unrealistic. You gotta lower your standards. You ain't the catch either, motherfucker. You get what I'm saying? So that's what I used to like about him. It was his fairness. I'm not a woman basher. You know what I mean? So I didn't just like him because he shitted on women. I liked it because he was fair. He shitted on everybody.
He was below. You had your standards up here, but you was really down here. He was letting you know.
He wasn't a woman basher.
No,
so
I'm human basher. I don't think that anybody should do it, man or woman. Who are you to tell me what I'm not qualified?
But you got to be real with people about that.
That's the problem with the fucking world. Is people go around and have these.
They're delusional.
They think they this way.
I'm not saying you're delusional, but who are
women,
and on the flip, this is why we got so many people online just saying whatever and think what they're saying is golden. Like that's why we have so many debates.
What's different between them and them people and him, Ashley,
was he married?
Is them people was calling him.
That's a different. Exactly. Who the fuck are you to tell me?
He never called nobody. Is my point. These people get on
under people's stats.
No, these people get on these podcasts, cut on the camera, and then talk that shit. Nobody asked you to do that.
Right.
People literally were calling Kevin Samuels.
Yeah. Stupid.
Asking for advice. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, you right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not even about to do that.
I forgot to mention that on Friday is Babyface Ray.
Yeah,
I forgot. It wasn't even on the schedule, so that was error on our schedule.
Yeah.
So me and Khalif was just texting.
Yeah, y'all
got he must be somewhere listening if this is live or something like that, because I forgot to mention
it. During the Drew Wait, Drew's Thursday.
Drew's Thursday. So the same time as Far Side at the rave, Babyface Ray is
gonna be in another room.
It's gonna be cracking in the fucking
They do that a lot.
At the rave?
Yeah, they do that a lot.
Well, at the same time,
Babyface Ray probably gonna be in the ballroom upstairs.
Bro, they do that all the time.
And Far Side's gonna be in the rave downstairs.
Yeah, they did that last time, Babyface.
It's gonna be cracking. So I forgot to mention that to everybody that's listening. Babyface Ray. Special guest to be announced for that one. For sure. So I forgot to mention.
Lord have mercy. For sure. But yeah, so women would call Kevin Samuels and then they'd be like, hey, he asked him, he would say, you know, what do you rate yourself? And this is where he gets most of the bad press. Is women he'd ask a woman, what do you rate yourself? I'm a 10. Oh, so you're a 10. So what is Beyonce a 10? Is Rihanna a 10?
If they believe that, then they a 10. What the fuck?
That's not real though. That's not.
I feel like
everybody
are we
should
to
think
tell?
they're a 10. Everybody should think they're a 10.
Thank you. But I'm gonna be for real.
The reality.
But if you're a 10 and you're shitting on other people, if you think you're a 10 and you're shitting on other people because you think you're a 10 and you're saying, oh, who are you to try to talk to me? Them type of bros. That's like, who are you to try to talk to me, nigga? And this, that, and the other. Now that's going, the men that's like, oh, she beneath me or whatever. She a CNA, like we was just talking. Yeah. She beneath me or whatever. You can't. Now that's going too far.
Or to tell me I'm never going to get somebody because I'm a CNA. Fucked up. Because people of all generations of walks, lifestyles, money classes still.
You never said never. He never said never.
Don't tell me
don't shit on
realistic.
Don't shit on that man the mechanic that's coming at you. That's a real brother. Right.
That
you right because you like, nah, I'm waiting on my billionaire to come for me.
That
that's
makes sense.
And you don't even be in no rooms with no billionaire.
Right. But you waiting on you. That you a Trump.
Now I can see if you was a hustling sister and you out here, you working Wall Street, you getting in these rooms with billionaires, and you like, I'm aspiring to marry one. Okay, that's different. But you a chick sitting at home working in a call center or doing whatever, talking about you finna marry a billionaire. Right. Girl, shut up.
Because you think you fine.
Yeah, shut up.
Well, we also live in a society. It's a slippery slope. You got IG people who ain't worth a hill of beans, but
Facts.
as long as I can look good and that's they going, Facts. I'm never. You got to bitches. That's
the world is delusional.
You get the world. Humans are delusional. I'm waiting for the aliens. They won't come and visit me. But that's my thing. I feel like you can feel the way you feel. Your opinion may be valid in some areas, but at the same, don't bring me down in the process.
But
help me.
Don't call him for advice.
I agree with you. I'm not calling.
If you can't take it, don't call him for advice.
I'm not calling no random ass person.
You know what you're finna get.
I'm one not about
That's
to
why
call
I said
no
them people were asking for that shit. It wasn't like he was cold just getting online. Like, look at this bitch. Like, he wasn't doing that. People were literally calling, asking his opinion. So that's on them. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know how to do this next topic that I got. Here, Dan, you need to charge it.
I see one right here.
Oh, okay. I don't know how to do this next topic I got. Because it's New York's top 50 rapper list, right? So, number 50 is Ice Spice. See, I don't want to forget these people because I want to come back and debate some of these people. So, number 50 is Ice Spice. So, they already threw me off with their number 50, right?
Yeah.
Number 49
Number
49 is Pharoah Monch.
You got Pharoah Monch at 49, right before
above Ice Spice.
Right before Ice Spice?
Wait till you hear who's at 48.
Who's at 48?
Diddy.
You got fucking
Diddy in front of Pharoah Monch, bro.
We don't even need to talk no more.
Come on, man.
Biz Markie is 47.
Come on, man. We don't even need to talk no more, man. You got
Styles P is 46.
This is how you know it doesn't. We don't even have to keep going through this case.
Jim Jones is 45.
You got Jim Jones.
Jim Jones is better than Styles P.
Exactly.
You're suspect.
You got Jim Jones better than Styles P. You got Jim Jones better than fucking Pharoah Monch. One of the greatest rappers lyrically, the shit he's created. And then he does a song like, okay, y'all niggas think I can't do this type of song? Let me do, what's the joint he did? The Simon Says. Let me do Simon Says just so y'all can know I can do that shit too. Let me get back in my bag. That's the type of nigga we talking. Come on, man.
This is wild. Grand Boobah is 44. Melly Mel is 43. Sean Price is 42. Lord have mercy, dog. 41 is ASAP Rocky. Kumo D is 40.
That's ridiculous.
Nori is 39. MC Light is 38. That's low as hell, bro.
Oh, bitch.
That's disrespectful.
I don't like this list.
That's disrespectful.
Me neither.
See, they did this just to get us mad.
37 is Ja Rule. 36 is Kool Keith. I'm gonna be honest with you, Kool Keith should probably be higher than that. If we talking New York rappers, he should probably be
just
higher.
New York, his influence on New York.
Old Dirty Bastard is 35. I'll take that because he didn't live that.
Right. He had 36 chambers in his album.
Foxy Brown is 34.
Higher than MC Light.
Yeah, I don't know.
You would do that.
What he say?
That's what I'm saying. How you? He said Lloyd Banks not even on the list. Yeah. How you put Foxy?
Foxy is higher than MC Light. What are we talking about right now? Wow. What do we do? This is wild.
How you got Foxy higher than MC Light? MC Light was the first hip hop solo artist to put out an album.
The only thing I agree with on this list right now is Ice Spice number 50. She is baddie.
You think she top 50 New York rapper of all time?
She's shaking like jelly.
And she's the Move.
In 50 years,
she got famous off of going Move.
I know.
My nigga.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Move.
When that hurt?
No, that was
Doja Cat. That's Doja Cat.
Doja
Cat is a dope ass artist.
Yeah.
That last song Doja Cat had is dope.
Yeah, she is
all her whole catalog.
Doja Cat is actually fly.
So then after Old Dirty is Foxy Brown, then 33 is the Jizza. 32 is Fabulous.
Okay.
No, Fab got to be higher.
He got to be in the 20s.
That's too low.
He's upset.
Can we skip the 20?
No, we got to go through it.
31 is Fat Joe. 30 is Cool G Rap. How the fuck is Cool G Rap 30, bro? Are you sick? Dog, this is wild right here. Big L is 29.
What the? Nobody worked
Okay,
together.
keep going.
Mace is 28.
You got
Styles P over Mace.
You got Mace over Styles.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
Mace over Pharoah Monch by 30 damn near, by 20-something spots.
Bro, he ahead of Cool G rap, my nigga. Mace ahead of Cool G fucking rap.
You
like,
know,
bro, are you...
Murder Mace is cold.
No, bro.
But come on, man.
Mace had 2 albums. Like, if you're gonna shit on people,
I understand.
if you're gonna shit on Big L and other niggas for not having bodies of work, you gotta shit on Mace. Mace ain't no bodies of work either.
He's not better than Cool G rap. No. And I might be showing my age.
No, he's not. He's not better than my age. Right now, you put him and Cool G rap on the song, Cool G rap will leave Mace. He's gonna leave Mace right now, today, bro. Pop Smoke is 27.
He had 1 song.
No body of work, and he's in the top 30.
Yeah, 1 album.
Yeah, 1 album.
He should not be top
30.
30.
He should be top 50.
He should be in your girl spot.
He should, yeah.
That's who should have got 50 because he was the leader of the new school for me. So you could have put him at 50.
Okay.
Just for the next 50 years.
I wouldn't put him in my top 50, but keep going.
Raekwon is 26.
That's a decent spot.
25 for Cardi B.
So Cardi B
is
Ray.
Right.
They did that.
I
Is
love
just to
Cardi.
piss you off. Because look how they put Ray, one of the most beloved New York rappers of all time, and then they put Cardi B. Now I love Cardi B.
Hold on, look at who they put her in between to. I'm about to piss you off more.
I love Cardi.
Guess who right in front of her?
Okay.
Tip. Who? Q-Tip. I'm trying to
Never.
Quest is 24 on the
Never.
list.
So you telling me Cardi B is just a little bit
This list was
less
made
of a rapper.
Right.
It was. It
That's what he
definitely
keeps saying,
was.
bro.
That's why I said, you see how they get,
bro, look
they
at
got Cardi B
And I
right
love
in front of
Bro,
Raekwon.
look at who's
So you don't.
23,
So in case you miss it,
Cardi B
Yeah.
should be ahead of Raekwon, however.
no,
She should be.
no.
You
I'm
think
gonna get
so?
very close
Yes.
to this mic and
She's
tell
not
you.
in the
Because-
Wu-Tang Clan,
Hell no.
Donald.
I get it. I get it.
I don't give a fuck how big you think that girl is right now, because you're being a
Hell
prisoner of the moment. She's nowhere near as big as the fucking Wu-Tang Clan,
Okay,
boss.
okay.
Wu-Tang Clan is
I said,
fucking rock
she's
star.
not. He's not in there as Wu-Tang.
But he's a
He's in
member
there
of
as Raekwon.
it doesn't matter. He's a member of one of
Has
the
Cardi
biggest
B given
groups.
us a classic album?
As she
A song?
No.
and she
It's
sold
okay.
out arenas all over the fucking world,
This
Donald.
man, even
No,
if you,
she hasn't,
even
bro.
if you just say,
No, the fuck she
even if
hasn't, my
you, even
nigga.
if you separate Ray from the Wu and you just say Cuban Links, come on,
You can't
man.
separate somebody from their group, though.
But I'm just saying.
I mean, they're doing it.
No, they're not.
If you
No, they're
just
not. The
even if
people who are making it out of Wu-Tang are prevalent niggas. The Jizza was prevalent.
If you
Raekwon's prevalent. I'm sure Method Man's on this list. Prevalent.
Even if you do that and say, okay, he had the Wu behind. Even if you didn't have the Wu, he still that nigga was a peer to Nas. Was a peer to Mobb Deep, them niggas. You know what I'm saying? That Biggie.
I mean,
that nigga shitted on Biggie.
how many albums he put out?
He got a bunch of albums.
He got a bunch of albums.
How many
Still
number
many
one? How many
Cardi
number one
put
records
out.
did he have?
Cardi only got 1 album.
How many number one records did he have?
Cuban Links is a classic.
Wu-Tang. Well, do Wu-Tang albums go?
No,
If you
because he's on the list as a solo
But he's
artist.
rapping on Triumph. So how the fuck does Triumph not count as his number one record? He don't got the Triumph plaque in his house? Are you telling me Raekwon don't got a Triumph plaque in his house right now?
I mean, Cuban Links is a top 10 album.
But it never went number one. But I'm saying Wu-Tang's had 2 number one albums. He's rapped 89 times on both of those albums.
That's true, but
That's like sitting here and saying Lil Wayne don't get no credit for Hot Boy albums.
But if we split,
That makes no sense,
Yeah,
Don.
splitting them.
No, you
as
can't
solo
do that, bro.
artists,
That's like saying Ice Cube gets no. You can't say, well, Jordan.
then
Jordan
Wu-Tang should
played-
be number one on the list.
What you mean the group? They're not counting groups. They're taking
Okay,
rappers.
so you just made
So
my
he
point.
makes the list at
Okay,
25.
I gotta see where else going.
He makes the list at 25 without a number one album because of Wu-Tang, Don. That's my point. That's how he even gets to be on the list at 25. Because he's a part of one of the greatest rap groups of all time. Top 3 rap group of all time.
Where we at? We at 24.
Yeah. Run is 23.
That's fine. I'm good. That's a good place.
Run is 23.
I'm not
Chuck
mad
D
at that.
is 22.
Not mad at that.
Method Man is 21. And Method Man will get 21 over Ray because him and Redman's run.
I'm not mad.
Fuck Method Man's solo career. You got to count him being in Wu-Tang and count him and Redman had a run.
I think those are legit places.
That shit disrespectful.
Those are legit places. Not to
We could have stopped after 50.
Right.
I didn't even got there.
Slick Rick is 20.
That's disrespectful.
That's
Big Daddy Kane is 19.
For New York,
That's
Slick Rick is only the
disrespectful.
20th rapper in New
Big
York.
Daddy Kane is 19.
That's disrespectful.
Most Def is
That's all right. That's not bad.
Cameron-
If you're doing it right.
Cameron is 17.
Let's stop.
Never.
Let's stop.
Yeah.
Because I knew they was gonna put Cameron up there, and I was waiting for that to happen. Shout out to my nigga Gerald and my nigga Mister. We drove all the way from Atlanta to Tallahassee
arguing about Cameron. I fucking hate Cameron.
Okay.
Cameron and his Molly Wally. Doolululu. That shit. VCs.
I got
that
the
shit
heddles
is
of
trash.
pebbles.
That shit is trash. I would not. And
Pebbles,
we had
I
this
agree.
whole.
I wouldn't
I'm
put him
surprised
at
they didn't
17.
send that to me because I said I would never put. We went through a list. It said name your list of top 50 rappers from New York, and I went
Yeah,
through.
he's over 5.
And
I put him
I
over
didn't have
5.
Cameron in my top 50.
No.
See, he see.
They put him
Now
over
influencing.
No,
yes.
hold on. No, I ain't talking influence.
But as a rapper,
Early Cam was fire though. Horse and Carriage Cam when he was signed to Biggie.
CNN Cam.
Yeah, when he was signed to Biggie.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Horse and Carriage with Mace.
Nah.
That's SDE. No, that's SDE.
I don't give a fuck. Cameron.
Because it's right here in his write-up. They talk about Horse and Carriage. He was co-signed by Biggie 357. Remember the record with the Magnum PI beat?
Mm-hmm.
Dun, 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 dun. That shit was fire, bro. He fell off to me once they started that Dipset shit. That's when he got weird to me. Like
he found a lane and he stuck with it. And I'll give you that shit was hot. Cam was hot when he first.
now this is where I'm mad. Because I feel like this.
Shout out to Gerald.
I feel like my nigga's top 5 dead or alive, period. But he's definitely top 5.
Oh, that's
in New York.
disrespectful.
Kiss is 16th on this.
That's
list.
disrespectful.
Jada is 16th on
That's
this list.
disrespectful.
And saying he's the 16th best rapper to come out of New York City.
In New York.
They
That's
yelling.
disrespectful.
That's why.
That's
She
disrespectful.
said what we do to the mic, we can hear them much better. That's because they yelling.
That's disrespectful.
Big pun.
I ain't mad at that.
I think he a little high though.
Okay.
It's a little high.
I'm not mad at that.
It's a little high.
I think
I
he a
ain't
little
mad.
high.
Y'all just shitted on other people for bodies
I was
of
about to
work.
say,
You can't.
I'm not
I
didn't shit on nobody
He
for
ain't
bodies.
got no body of work like
Opposed
that.
to other
either.
people
I ain't
on
mad
that
at Pun.
list, he's a little high to me.
Who?
Pun,
That's a little
compared
high.
to a few other people on there.
Fuck all you born non-believers. I rode with God, the squad, and TS.
MF Doom is 14.
That's okay.
MF Doom.
That's an all right placing for.
He's recently deceased.
Ghostface Killer is 13th.
That's all right placing. I'm not mad at that.
Little Kim is 12th.
So yeah, Lil Kim above MC Light. You got Lil Kim
Right.
above Foxy. You got Lil Kim.
I think that was it for the females.
Ice Spice.
Ice Spice.
And Ice Spice was
Well,
50.
that's okay. So they haven't even put Salt and Pepper on in the top 50 of anything.
No, they ain't
They're not in there at
They not
all.
on here. No. I think the only people in front of her might be Latifah and Minaj.
They better have
And I
Roxanne
don't think
Shante.
Latifah's on here because Latifah's from Jersey, right? So,
Yeah.
If they don't have Roxanne
Jersey.
Shante in the top 50 all time,
so
New
right
York
now,
rappers,
I'm not mad at Kim.
She's
being
not
in
in
the
there?
top 20.
Oh, that list
Kim
is
is
trash.
cool.
I'm not mad at Kim being in the top 20.
I'm not mad at that, but I'm just saying if you
Continue.
got Kim, you got MC Light,
Prodigy
you got
is
Old
11.
Spice. I said Old Spice. Ice
Prodigy.
Spice.
I like Prodigy at 11.
I fuck with that. That's
I'll fuck
okay.
with that.
That's a
Harris
good,
won at 10.
that's
I
an
ain't
all
mad
right
at that
place.
either. He's top 10.
Top 10.
Yeah.
That's all right placing.
He's top 10.
Is he?
Yeah, he's top 10.
Is
I'm
he?
not a fan of him, but
Big Daddy Kane not top 10. Slick Rick not top 10.
Oh,
but
I think
KRS
they are.
One top 10.
I think they are top
but
10.
KRS One top 10.
KRS One is top 10 though.
Yeah, Karis one top
I'm not
10.
mad. I'm not gonna take away from him because they not
Nah,
on there.
because they not on there.
Yeah,
you don't
he-
push him out to 10 to put them in
I
there.
think
You
they
push
are.
some of these other people.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I think
but
they are
listen
top
to
10.
listen to the top
I don't
10
think
and tell me
Busta
they don't
top
deserve
10.
to be in the top 10.
No,
Busta not
everybody's
top
saying-
10.
everybody's saying they
Busta
deserve to be there.
Rhymes not top 10.
Not
Busta's
neither.
9. He's
Nine.
ninth right here.
No,
He's
he's
nine.
saying he don't think he
I
deserves
don't
to be
think
top
Busta's in
10.
the
Coming.
top 10.
I don't think he's top
I don't
10
think
though.
he's
That's
top
one of my
10.
favorite rappers of all time. But just
To
just
me-
like you can't have everybody in the
to
top
me-
10.
to me,
you
if-
got Slick Rick, KRS One, Big Daddy Kane, Nas,
New York
gotta have
Biggie,
Jay-Z.
Hold
Jay-Z.
on. But without you doing a list, the top 10 greatest rappers in New York history: Jay-Z, Biggie, LL Cool J, Nas, Busta Rhymes.
No.
Yes.
Nah. To me, Busta Rhymes should be down
Big
here
Daddy
around
Kane.
Q-Tip.
Big Daddy Kane.
I agree.
He should be
Slick
around
Rick.
I think Q-Tip.
You
Yeah,
can't
you
have
be higher
you
up
can't
on
have
the
Busta
list.
Rhymes ahead of Q-Tip.
Definitely.
Rakim.
No. Can't have Busta Rhymes.
You can't
ahead
have
of
Busta
Q-Tip.
Rhymes ahead of
Nope.
Q-Tip.
Kim, who?
And I
Kim
haven't.
10.
They don't even have Fife in there. In the top 50
KRS-One
all-time
was
New York
10.
rappers, you
Rakim
don't have
like in the
Fife
top
Dog in
4
there?
or something.
And nowhere?
What did Pipe Dog do?
Fife Dog
By
is
himself.
the Tribe Called Quest. What are you talking about?
I'm saying Q-Tip had a great solo.
Q-Tip had a great solo career.
Right.
But
I'm just
what
saying-
did Pipe Dog do outside of
Nothing.
nothing?
Lord forgive him.
Lord forgive him.
Lord, not Lord, forgive me.
I don't think Busta Rhymes
brother.
should be at 9.
I don't think
That's
Busta
just
should be at
me.
9.
He should be at maybe 12 or 13.
Oh my
He's
God,
in the
Jesus
top 20,
Christ!
but I wouldn't put him in the top 10.
Jesus Christ! I believe Busta Rhymes floats around the top 10 greatest MCs of all time.
So he's 9, and then DMX is 8th. I don't got Busta and X in the same stratosphere as far as rappers go.
I forgot DMX.
DMX is 8th.
I can't argue with DMX.
Nicki Minaj is 7th.
I can argue with that.
So 50 is 6th?
Yeah, 50 is 6th. LL's 5th. Rakim's 4th. And then we know the top 3. Nas, Biggie,
J.
J.
That list is trash.
Lloyd
Banks
at all.
Lloyd Banks still putting out.
I'm on fire up in here.
I don't even think we need to.
So let's talk about who's left off the list, I guess. That's where we'll go right now, right? Who's off the list? So we got Lloyd Banks. Who else are we missing?
I don't know. They named so many different other people. Wow. You ain't got Dougie Fresh on there?
Yeah, Fresh didn't make the list.
Redman.
You got Redman, but he's from New Jersey.
Oh, Jersey.
He's from New Jersey.
See, like Joe Buttons and all them niggas, they from Jersey.
Okay, yeah. So they get a pass.
Naughty by Nature, all them type of people, they from Jersey. So you had to really, when you scale down this list, because we consider Jersey, Philly, shit, all New York shit by default. You know what I mean? Which isn't fair to those markets, but so I guess that's why we probably think this list is more extensive than what it is, because a lot of these cats are from New York.
The most glaring omission to me, and I said it earlier, will probably be Roxanne Shante.
I can see.
How do you not have Roxanne Shante?
She should be in. She deserves.
She should definitely be in the top 50 New York rappers of all time.
I mean, she definitely could take Ice Spice place
at the minimum.
No problem.
I agree.
At the minimum,
no problem. And y'all know how I feel about Ice Spice.
No, I know I know what you're saying, but like I said, I felt like Pop Smoke probably should have been 50th. If you were giving credit to the leader of the new school, who didn't have a large body of work, but he's influenced the entire sound that the rest of New York young generation is doing.
I think Fabio should have been on that list more than Pop Smoke should have been.
Yep.
How?
Because Fabio actually he alive.
Yeah.
But he didn't father the sound, Donald. The girl that you dick ride every day is a female version of Pop Smoke, bro.
Pop Smoke had one motherfucking drill record,
Bro, he
man.
had an album, Don, that was #1 in the country with 18 records that made the Billboard.
What was all the drill records?
All of them were drill, dude.
Drill record?
Every record was drill, Don. Literally, every record was drill, bro.
So, Shorty got a bag.
That's a drill record.
That's not a drill record.
Don, that's considered a drill record, bro.
That's not traditional drill.
We know it's not traditional drill, but I'm telling you, when you look it up on these platforms.
These niggas doing traditional drill. That New York is traditional drill right now. Bro, that Pop Smoke didn't
the
father
record that blew him up, Dior, is a drill record. That's what you get sturdy to.
Right.
Everything they're doing in New York is because of Dior, bro. They are. Everything they're doing is because of Dior. He was the first nigga to use the New York drill shit and use the London drill shit, because his beat, his producers are from London. No, he didn't use Chicago producers. New York drill and Chicago drill are two totally different things.
They are.
New York producers use Ice Spice producers are from London, bro. They're not from New York. Look them up. Yeah, he's not. He's like 19.
Actually, Ice Spice producer went to college with her. He's from New York.
He didn't do every beat on her album, boss.
He did most of them.
I heard she got the same producer as Central C now, nigga. She got beats from dude. The New York is using UK drill. That's not Chicago drill. Stop comparing it to Chicago drill, because that's why Chicago drill niggas get mad, because it's not the same.
How did it get popular? How did it get popular? Because who moved to New York and made it popular?
Who?
Chief Keef.
You know who also is missing from that list? The nigga AZ.
Yeah, AZ should definitely be on that list.
AZ should definitely be in consideration. You got fucking Ice Spice.
Facts.
Above fucking the nigga that gave us one of the greatest verses ever.
Noriega not on there.
No, Nori was on there.
Nori's on there.
Nori was like 30. He was like 30.
Nori
visualize the realism of life and actuality. Fuck was the baddest person status, depends on salary. And my mentality is money orientated. I'm destined to live the dream.
What's your caller not on there?
Never made it. Come on, man.
What's the little goofy dude? I'm of course not. Of course not. The Ice Spice shit is.
That's why that list is bullshit.
Right, but what's we call it? The dude that beef with Eminem. What's his name?
On there?
Melly Mel on there.
No. Cannabis.
He from Jersey.
He from Jersey?
Yeah, Jersey. I don't know if Cannabis from New York.
No, you're not from New York. You from Jersey. He got put on through New Jersey. That's why I said the New York list looks very more extensive to you in your head because you think a lot of the New Jersey niggas is from New York and they're not.
So where's from? Cassidy.
Philly.
Cassidy's from Philly. Okay.
So that's what I'm trying to tell you. The New York list isn't as deep and as long as you think. It almost goes back to my
drag on.
It almost goes back to my point that New York is very gassed. That's kind of the point I was making by reading this list. They're very top heavy.
No drag on.
A lot of the interviews from a lot of people from that side of town, they say a lot of the New York.
Yeah, that shit is gas.
Or because people have the misconception of a lot of them are New York rappers, and they really not. So New York get a lot of credit.
No need for Chris.
All
they're
the
from
people
Philly.
we name it, and they're not from New York.
No Bleak. No,
no Bleak. He from Brooklyn.
He from
no
Brooklyn.
Bleak. He wouldn't
no
make
Bleak.
The top 50. Bleak. No, he wouldn't make the top 50.
It was some other trash on that list that Bleak could have made it over. There's some trash on that list.
I'm trying to think of who Bleak could have made it over on that list. Honestly, like I don't think he could have made it over nobody on that list.
It's like one or two people.
Okay. So Ice Spice?
No, the New York bias or the New York bias towards Wu-Tang artists is a little overdone. Jizza's solo career was terrible.
Yeah, but Liquid Swords is from New Jersey. Yeah, she's from Jersey. Liquid Swords is considered one of the greatest rap albums of all time, though. That's what I'm saying. Diddy is on the list.
There's no way.
Why is Diddy on the list?
Hey, y'all.
Right?
Right?
Hey. So Bleak could have made it over Diddy?
Yeah. Hey, I like Diddy.
I don't know if Bleak better than Diddy, bro.
Bleak better than Diddy. He's a better rapper than Diddy.
He has some good writers.
He has some great writers.
Diddy got some great writers.
One of them. He wasn't high enough on the list because he wrote all the shit. Jadakiss wrote the shit.
Yeah.
Oh.
What's the other one?
I just would have rearranged it different.
Yeah, the list was a little weird. They had people in weird places.
Like the people should be on here.
They got in the wrong spot.
Shouldn't even be on there. Some people shouldn't even be on there.
They got them in weird spots.
Yeah, Ice Spice shouldn't be on there.
Then they got people in weird spots.
Yeah, definitely.
Maybe Cardi B can.
But they put that shit. They put that shit on there
to
for
make
us to do this.
Especially New York. You can imagine how they arguing in barbershops in New York City about that list.
Oh, niggas finna fight. Niggas squaring up. Niggas squaring up. Yo, son.
Gods. It's plenty Tim stumping around.
Facts.
Yo, son. Word to my mama, B. Yo, hold on, B. You talking wild shit right now, B.
Oh never.
You talking New York rap? He's got it.
Bro, we talking about Cool G and Rakim. Them niggas is the godfather of Jay-Z and them niggas styles, bro. Nas and all of them. We don't get Biggie or none of that shit without Rakim and Cool G doing it. Bro, street rap, like we talking street rap, bro. Cool G is like the king of that shit, bro.
Yeah. This nigga Rakim. Okay.
The 4-bar stanza that everybody, how we went from Melly Mel to how we rap today is Rakim, bro. That's how we went from to discipline. Nothing but sweat inside my hand as I sick and tired of living all the money I spent.
Into the next bar, and it was like the rhymes didn't just end on that when they went over, and it was. Yeah, it was.
I was a fiend before I became a teen. I'm melting microphones instead of cones of ice cream. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit.
Yeah.
That's 86. He giving us that, bro.
Yeah, right. That's 86.
It was like this dude.
And he'll do that right now. You calling for a feature right now? He gonna do that shit right now on your shit.
That nigga can rap.
That shit.
Yeah, that nigga can rap.
That nigga style was so far ahead that it's still relevant today.
We still using
had to change much in his style to still.
Niggas like J. Cole and them still using that formula right now.
He hasn't had to change much.
That flow pattern. I'm talking about the 4-bar setup where it bend into the next bar. That niggas is still using that, bro. Lil Wayne, everybody's using that right now.
Yeah, that's. But
you know what I mean? That's why Rakim ain't had a whole bunch of Billboard records, but he makes the list just from being.
And where was Rakim at on the list again?
He was right outside Jay now.
He was 4th?
Yeah, he was right outside of Jay.
That's exactly where he's supposed to be.
Yeah, exactly. I said they didn't get.
I would have put him first.
They didn't get the top 10 wrong at all.
The top 10, except for Busta.
Yeah, even though I'm mad at the Busta selection, I still ain't that mad at it.
I ain't super mad. You know what I mean? I
just don't think he should be in the top 10.
Y'all so disrespectful.
Let me tell you,
I just don't think he should. But you know, you do Wayne like that. So I know you got some nerve, motherfucker.
Listen,
you do Wayne like that.
Nobody said they wrote Busta Rhymes shit.
I don't know if anybody wrote Busta Rhymes lyrics or not.
I respect DMX greatly, but I'm not gonna shit on him. But I wouldn't.
He wouldn't have been 10. He wouldn't have been in my top 10.
Let me tell you, when DMX then was here, when they did the was that the Hard Knock Life tour? I went to sleep on that shit.
Hold on, man.
All that barking and shit is that shit is corny to me. That's just
man.
me. I don't get down with that. But I understand his relevance to other niggas and how they feel about it. So I would never talk
How come
crazy
Tupac went on the list?
Yeah,
I would never talk crazy.
Fab
about
was
what
too
he
low
does.
too.
Because he's lyrically
Fab was
dope.
Why
way
wasn't
too
Tupac
low.
on the list?
Huh?
Why wasn't Tupac on the list?
Right, he was born in New York.
He was Mr.
New York was his rap name at one point in time too.
What city do you put Tupac in?
I don't know. Is he from Baltimore?
High school there?
Oakland?
Is he Oakland?
L.A.?
Where do you put him at? He's one of them niggas.
Yep.
Hollywood.
Yep. Put him in
That's where I put him
Hollywood.
in.
Yep. Hollywood. Yep.
Tupac from Hollywood. His whole life Hollywood.
What'd you say, dude?
You would put Prodigy in the top 10?
See, that's what do I take Busta out or X out for him? Or Nicki?
Nicki is definitely coming out of my top 10.
So
she's definitely coming out of my top 10.
I'm a male chauvinist when it comes to women in hip hop, and I hate it because I'm a woman empowerment dude. I just hate female rappers, dog. I'm telling you.
I agree. Greatest hip hop artists. I got Lauryn Hill in my top 5. Top 3 to 5. It'll go interchange. That's regardless. But Nicki Minaj though is Lauryn Hill 3 to 5. Nicki Minaj, I don't know. I can't. She dope, but is she that dope if she don't get her titties done? She don't get her ass embellished. She don't hang out with Wayne and Drake. Is she still?
I think she was dope.
Is she still dope?
Regardless,
or would she still be the Nicki Minaj that we know now?
But okay, but you
That's
can't.
a very good
fault,
question.
You can't fault a person for benefiting from the machine. You can't fault nobody from benefiting from the machine because we don't know who none of these niggas is without the machine.
Nas would still have been Nas. Nas was not going to be stopped. Jigga was not going to be. Jigga didn't benefit from the machine.
How you know?
He wasn't going to be stopped.
How do you know? Nas probably would have picked worse beats if it wasn't for the machine.
Biggie wasn't going to be stopped.
Jay wasn't a part of it. Jay got rebuffed by the machine.
Right.
That's how we even got Jay, because the machine didn't accept him. So.
Biggie wasn't going to. Once Biggie decided he was going to rhyme, he wasn't going to be stopped. There was no nigga like him. Do you think Nicki Minaj is so talented and so unique that she deserves to be in the top 10?
I think Nicki Minaj is the greatest female rapper of all time.
Remy Ma's from the Bronx.
Yeah.
You don't even got Remy Ma in the top 50.
And she's my top.
His catalog.
His catalog.
Well, her, she ain't really her catalog. You know, that 8-9 year stretch in the joint fucked up her shit. You know what I mean?
Fuck that. Just off of the fucking lean back.
The crazy thing is that it's 3 rappers in the room. It's 3 rappers and a producer. And so what y'all think about is that motherfucker can rap.
Nah, that ain't how I'm doing my list.
And I'm thinking about the whole thing.
That ain't how I'm doing my list. Prodigy as far as New York City
I'm not knocking Prodigy. I'm not knocking Prodigy.
Even in the game, Tupac took a shot at him. That's how big Mobb Deep was.
If you're doing it that way and you're seeing the whole big picture, you got to put Rakim at first because he made his own beats.
You can't put it.
He made them beats.
You can't put him first.
And he had #1 hits. He made the beats and he was the best. So that makes him the best producer.
How many #1 hits he had?
And he had about 3 of them that he produced himself.
Hold on.
And that makes him the best producer at that time and the best rapper at that time.
Hold on. It's not a producer list. I'm talking about the total package, right?
What's
so you talking about 3 #1 hits.
Where was LL on that list?
Versus Jay's 25. LL's
or 50
LL's 10. DMX's 10. Nas is 10.
So you just basically ranking them by the package, by the entertainment factor.
But you can. Okay, it's a business.
Nah.
This is the music business.
Nah, that don't hold all the weight in my category.
It does not hold all.
That's why you don't. That explains why he doesn't.
And that's a lot of people that'll be missing out.
That's why. But that explains why he don't think KRS-One is top 10. Because he basing it on that shit.
If the culture had the bearing of who sold the most records and who had the most impact in that regard, then okay, yes. But outside of the culture has that bearing. People in Iowa, white folks have more of a say so in that situation. So I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna say he sold this many records. he had this many number one hits.
Because if we do that, then MC Hammer's the king of the culture.
The money,
because nobody sold no more records than Hammer.
Is how you keep score. That money is how you.
Then if we're playing, Eminem's number one. But I'm talking about if we just going black artists.
He is number one.
I'm not fronting on MC Hammer, but
if we talking about Detroit rappers, he number one. It's not close.
Oh, I'm just saying. I'm talking about we moved past that.
So we talking about New York.
We moved past.
We talking about New York. Jay is the king.
Why? Because he got more money.
He the second best rapper. He's number 2 in influence. What are we talking about? If you add up his
second
stats,
best.
If you add up his stats, he's the second best rapper.
I've been going through this a lot with Jay lately in this era, and people have been fine-tooth combing my man's bars, right? And I will give you this. I'm gonna have to go back on that and take my bias out of a lot of that shit. He might be top 5. I don't know about 2 though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So even if you put him at top 5,
that's probably one of his lower areas.
President, he had a lot of shit on there, and he's watered it down considerably off the next one. But
me and you just did this the other day where I told you, you Reasonable Doubt was very good for a nigga's first album, but the way it was set up sonically was a mess.
And I've been saying I've been waving that flag forever.
Some of the subject matter on there, if you weren't really locked into what he was talking about, you don't know what the fuck he talking about on there. But it's a great body of work for a nigga's debut album. Now we can listen. And this is me, y'all. This is Harvey, Scalez Jr., Jay, Corey, Sean, Carter, Beyonce Knowles' son. This is me that y'all listening to. So for me to do this right now to Jay, it's hurting me to do it, but I'm about to do it because I want to be fair in this conversation that we have. We start with Reasonable Doubt. Sonically, it was a mess. Great production. I felt like he should have used more ski in them niggas on volume 1. And 2, we got away from his jazzy producers and tried to buy beats from anybody who had hot shit in the game. That's what fucked up volume 1 to me, right? Because you should have stuck with Ski and Tone them.
Yep.
The Rocka Ski, whatever the fuck the niggas' names was that was making the same niggas who made the Lucchini for Camp Low.
Yeah, right.
Them niggas, Jay-Z used to have beats like that when he first started. He got the Def Jam, signed that big deal. Now you want to go buy beats from Puff and all these track masters and all these weirdo ass niggas now for Volume 1. Now Volume 1 is a mess. Volume 1's like 2 albums.
Yeah.
Because on one side of it, it's perfect. You got the intro, the A Million with the Aaliyah sample, Primo beat. You go right into King of the City with Teddy Riley production. Great. Teddy Riley from New York. I get it. You know what I mean? King of the City, Jay just died, so you the king of the city now. We need one of these. I fuck with that song. After that, we get into Imaginary Player, one of the greatest Jay-Z songs of all time, right? Then from there, we go to Sunshine, and we get into I Know What Girls Like, and all this bullshit he let Puff talk him into eating his budget. Here, these records I was going to give Biggie. Why Biggie passed on these records? Because they sucked, Jay. That's why Biggie didn't pick these, but you took them because you had a budget and you think you don't know how to really put an album together, right? Because that's why the albums got better once Kanye got there, because Kanye knows how to put an album together.
It went down.
Then Kanye came and it went back up again.
Don't discredit Just Blaze in that.
I mean, Blaze is in there. Blaze is in there too. But what I'm saying, but pre-Blaze, if you go back and you break down Jay's careers, those albums have holes in them, ladies and gentlemen, because Jay and Dame were just throwing shit on there. They didn't know how to really put a body of work together. You know what I'm saying? It was great music on there, but it could have been set up better. Some shit could have been left off. Shit could have been put in different places, because you got songs like Lucky Me, You Must Love Me on Volume 1, but at the same time, you even got the shit with him and Sauce Money. This goes out to my Brooklyn clique. You get what I'm saying? But then you got Garbino on there too at the same time. You know what I mean? So then we get to Volume 2. Volume 2 to me was nothing but a dope playlist. It's like if a nigga came in and played you the best 11 songs he got in his folder. No, that's what Volume 1 is.
He stopped doing the albums.
He stopped doing albums, and he said, I'm going to give y'all my best 11 records. So we got Hard Knock Life on the same album as Money Ain't a Thing. Them 2 songs don't even go together. You got Reservoir Dogs with Sheik Luch and all of these niggas on there on an album with the song where you're dissing Mace. And the niggas want to ride or die. He don't
got no skits.
None
of that shit is
bro. It's 11 records in a row till you get to the. Because really what it was, Rush Hour had just came out. Can I get a what? When him and Ja Rule was the number 1 album in the country, and Def Jam said, hey, you should put out an album. He said, well, I got about 11 records laying around. And this Kanye West kid just came in and produced this this Michael Jackson joint for me. You know what I mean? You might want to check that out. I mean, not because that one dude, that was an old school producer. Mark 25, Mark 44 or something
Mark
did.
45, Mark 45.
45 did Hard Knock Life. Ye and them came after that. But so that's what I'm saying. Hard Knock Life, they didn't expect that record to do that. You know what I mean? They didn't, but it's an Annie sample. You got the world's attention because you just wrote, can I get a what for the biggest movie?
Yeah.
Rush Hour was the biggest movie that year. You get what I'm saying? So now we get to volume. Where we at? Volume 3. Now we're at volume 3. Now you got some celebrity, right? Now you got Timberland. Now you're reaching out to Mariah Carey for garbage hooks. Now you're going down to the down south niggas and paying Juvenile for a chorus that was trash on a Timberland beat. Now you're just reaching for shit. But you went to DC. Hold on. You went to DC.
I don't hate that song. I don't hate that song. That we roll, we ride. I don't hate that song.
Juvenile, Jay-Z, and Timberland, I'm expecting more, Don. The lineup on there, those are 3 of my favorite niggas in music. All in their prime. I'm expecting a better record than that. It just don't match when you force shit.
I think Steve Nash, Shaq, and Kobe.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Okay, so
Bill Durant and Booker, that shit ain't about to work.
Remember, this is Jay first intro to Timberland. He don't know how to pick a beat from Timberland yet. Timberland had to start tricking.
Because he got Money Cash Home.
Yeah, Money Cash Home.
No.
Jigga What? Jigga What is on volume 2.
Okay.
One of the biggest records from that album.
Okay, but I'm still saying he still don't know how to pick a beat from Timberland yet. Timberland had to trick Jay into picking beats. We watched it happen on the Black Album.
It's another.
He tricked him into picking.
It's another Timberland beat on volume 3 that's good though. It's just the Snoopy track is a bad one. It's another one on there that's fire that Timberland did that don't even sound like a Timberland. Come and get it. That's Timberland. Don't. That's Timberland, bro.
It still want to hit.
That's one, but that's a sleeper B-side J joint.
He didn't start. That all that album is on the decline.
Decline. It's a, you see what I'm saying? The whole album.
The only thing that saved it was Big Pimpin'.
Big Pimpin' and 1 a.m. on my way to the club, and he stole that from the DC niggas. If you know anything about DC Go-Go, that's one of the biggest records when you go to a go-go club. It's 1 a.m. at the Waffle House, 2 a.m. she at my house, 3 a.m. got my dick in her mouth, 4 a.m. That's how the record goes. Jay and them took that, flipped it on the Just Blaze beat. Bam. So now that's volume 3. Volume 3 is very average. Yeah. Right? Now after volume 3, it's on after volume 3.
Then he comes back.
But volume 3, he has arguably his biggest hit, right?
What, Big Pimpin'? Yeah, Big Pimpin'. Arguably his biggest hit. Still is, arguably his biggest hit. So then after that, we come with the print.
Yeah.
Now things get interesting. I mean, no, we go with the Dynasty. Now things are starting to start going. Things are starting to get interesting. When
it start goes back
up. Yeah, things are starting to get into.
You've added the fire on Freeway
and Beanie Siegel, Ye, and Just Blaze come.
And you know what happened? You know what happened? He got a team.
Yep, a team. He finally got a team. Instead of going around and just spending your budget with every big
producers, name, a bunch of young rappers around him, all kind of bright ideas and dope concepts. He got a team.
Yeah, you get infused with that young energy.
Yeah,
and you see how they doing it. The styles Philly Cats is doing it.
So we get the Dynasty. I'm Stevie Wonder with beads under the do-rag. The intro's amazing.
I'm gonna take a little bit of these Philly nigga style.
Yeah.
You know. I'm the boss.
We get the record about his daddy. Where have you been? With him and Beanie Siegel. Can't Be Life. 1-800-HUSTLER.
Oh, there's not a miss on the.
It's a misses on there.
On the blueprint.
It's a misses
on the blueprint.
No, we talking about Dynasty.
Oh, we talking about Dynasty. Oh, okay. I was about to say the blueprint.
It's Dynasty. Dynasty got some misses on there. Yeah, a couple of them records didn't.
He wins his first championship with the blueprint.
So now after Dynasty we get Print.
Yeah. Now you really on the incline. Now it's a surprise win. But when you look at it and you think like, okay, you got Big Pimpin', okay, he was steady throughout, but really, for all us hip hop fans, we know that shit. His career was going down.
Yeah, facts.
His 5 years was up. His 5 years was up.
Yeah, but I'm saying he wrote the Print was such a high though that whatever you dropped after that was gonna be a low.
Yeah,
because it was gonna be hard to beat what you did on September 11th. I remember the man who dropped the album the same day the Towers dropped, bro, and he still went number 1, my nigga. Yeah, like, so that's crazy when you think about that. So we go from that, and then now after the print, so the print, like, I don't even know if we should have a conversation about the print.
We don't have to talk about the print.
Whole La Ho Vito is the only hole, I guess I would say on there, and that's him and Timberland. And that's him and Timberland missing again to me.
But it's still hot as a bitch.
I don't think that's a miss.
Y'all like that song?
Out of the mixture of those songs, though, it's the lowest. It may be the lowest one. But that shit's still hot.
That motherfucker's crazy.
He be rapping like a motherfucker on that.
Oh, yeah, he be rapping on there. I'm not crazy about the beat or the chorus.
That beat is crazy.
I'm not crazy about that beat. To me,
that shit is crazy.
Now, what I'm saying is that might have fit better. That might have fit better on another soundtrack. The Blueprint soundtrack, the way that soundtrack was going, that beat doesn't fit on that album to me. Like, I went back and listened to this album about a month ago, and it threw me off as I'm listening to the playlist. I'm like,
but it's still not skippable. It's still not skippable.
I don't have to run and
right.
Back in the day when you had to run to the thing and press the button, I don't have to run.
No, that's not skippable.
Press the button on that shit.
Hold on now. He got the man got 3 perfect albums, bro. And we talking about the one that set the benchmark. Yeah, you can poke a hole. You can nitpick that song, but that's on fire, fam.
And
sorry.
That's what I said. And when we have the argument about Nas and Jay-Z, I'll be like, okay, Jigga got 3 perfect joints, 3 perfect albums. So do Nas.
Which one?
So do Nas.
Whoa. Stop it.
So do Nas.
Perfect?
Yes.
Perfect?
First 2.
No.
The first 2.
I'm giving you the first 2.
It was written was almost better than fucking Illmatic.
It was.
The first 2.
Yeah.
And then what else?
That's what I'm saying. What else? Stillmatic was cool, but it's not perfect.
No.
It's not?
No, Stillmatic's not perfect.
No.
Oh, it's not with Ether? Is that the one with Ether?
Yeah, Ether's whack.
Ether's trash.
Yeah, Ether's
and who's the
whack.
man? And I'm the man and that shit. Ooh, I don't know. I don't know.
Woke up this morning, got yourself a gun.
That shit is hot. That shit.
What album was they shooting on?
Mid.
Made you look. What album is what made you look? That was fire. Made you look. It's fucking fire.
But Stillmatic is so they both got 3 is what I'm saying.
They got
whichever way you look at it, they both got
has
3.
2.
No, Jay actually got 4.
Jay
y'all be hating on Jay 4th one, and it's 4.
Yeah.
I moved that in my top 5, dude. As I went back and we did my J list, that's a top 5 J album.
I would say it's top 5.
That man was rapping his ass off on there.
Rapping his ass
off. A 51-year-old billionaire should not be rapping like that on his 13th album.
Facts. What do you think are his other 2?
What?
Yeah, man.
What?
The title track.
Fam, Smile, about his mama. His mama Miriam falling in love with a girl and all. We've never heard Jay rap like that, bro. You've never heard introspective
Jay
album
like
I
slept on though that Jay did that I fuck with. I was just listening to it the other day. What the fuck was that? It was it not the Magna Carta? Was it
Blueprint 3?
I love the Magna Carta.
Was it 3?
It was Blueprint 3's fire.
It's the one where
Blueprint 3's fire. It does not get enough credit.
The one kill Auto-Tunes, after Auto-Tunes.
That's Blueprint 3.
Blueprint 3.
Bro, me and Don went back through Blueprint 3. Dudes, there's not a bad record on Blueprint 3 for real. The song with Drake and the song with J. Cole are the only bad songs on there. Everything else on there is perfect.
He picked them niggas out.
That's what stopped him. That's what stopped him from getting another 5 mics.
The other one Timberland did on 3?
3 is hot. I slept on that.
Is that Venus vs. Mars? That's on 3? That's whack.
Yeah, that's
okay.
whack.
So them the 3. But I'm talking about, it's 16 records on that album, bro. The other 13. So that's what I'm saying. He take them 3 off. That album's perfect.
Yeah.
But he put them on there.
Bro, he
put him on there.
Bro, that album got I'm so ambitious. Yeah. Hey, I might hit 2 sisters.
Don't you start with me. Don't you start with me.
I slept
Don't
on
you
that.
start with me with ambitious.
Run this town.
Don't you start with me with ambitious.
I did sleep on that one. I had to.
Listen,
a couple of weeks ago,
we hated on Blueprint 3. I don't know why we did that.
The 3 guaranteed. If we don't give him 444, which I want to give him 444,
you gotta give him 444.
I want to give him 444, right? So if we talking about the 3, it's Blueprint, the Black Album, American Gangster.
Yep.
Those 3 albums are perfect.
Yeah, I agree.
American Gangster is so good.
American Gangster, man.
And it aged so well. Like, go when you get in the car tonight and listen to American Gangster, you're not gonna want to cut it off. That motherfucker aged
American
perfectly,
Gangster
bro.
is disgusting,
ain't it? And I think he did so good on it because it wasn't supposed to be an album for real. He had no intentions on trying to get on Billboard. He wasn't aiming for your girlfriend on here or nothing, bro.
They put it in a pocket, whereas it was the music, the sounds. They wanted it to match that old
like he was
school,
retiring.
That old school 70s
Puffy came
sound.
to him and told him, "This is your real retirement album. I know the Black album is fire. You changed the game. Now let me give you the New York version of how you retire."
That shit he gave him that 70s.
It's Carlito's way. That's what Puffy told him. He said, "I'm about to give you your Carlito's way, bro."
Match the movie.
Yeah.
I know Pharrell told you he was gonna give you Carlito's way, but here it goes.
Here it goes for
Here's
real.
the real thing.
But it took it back. But the sounds took it back to the first album. You know what I'm saying? The jazziness, the soul of it, and all of that stuff. It took it back, so he was spitting that type of shit.
See, my two favorite songs on that album is Ignorant Shit and fucking
Success with him and Nas is perfect, dog.
No, the Pharrell joint on American Gangster.
Oh,
is my favorite one.
I know.
Yeah.
I know what you like. You like love, baby. You love
you got
love.
that pressure off of you were trying to create that number one
record, and you just dropping some shit.
I'm gonna be creative. And see, that's why I don't fuck. I like Eminem, but
I
take it away from him
it's
because he doesn't have that pressure on him
Yep.
to create number one. He just Eminem. He just do what
dropped.
the fuck he want to do.
Yeah.
So if you let every rapper just be creative, let's think of what type of amazing shit rappers could do. But if they don't have record execs telling them we need something for the radio, we need something for this, we need something for that.
Man, listen.
Nas right now doing the fuck he want to do.
Yeah.
And I think that's why the music.
That's why it sounds good.
So good.
That's why finally. That's why it finally sounds
It was
good.
sounding good before.
That's why it finally sounds good.
I was fucking with all of the recent Nas shit, even before he started fucking with.
It doesn't count now,
Big Boy,
because you got to go prime versus prime, bro, and prime versus prime. Nas lost. He failed.
But I'm saying I'm saying how do you go prime versus prime when I might have been on a bad team, and then later in my career I might have got on a good team.
Yeah, but you're not okay. You got on a good team,
and now we're winning championships.
You're not averaging 30.
Bro. Nas is probably number one, and as far as in our genre right now, he's right in the conversation with Cole and Kendrick, bro. And he's 40. He's these niggas' daddies. He could be their dad.
Yeah,
and he's right in the line with them niggas, bro. In 2 years, bro. 5 albums in 2 years.
He in the zone. Five albums that young folks is fucking.
Yeah, like young, like niggas you wouldn't even expect to be tapped
we
into
fucking
that
with
shit.
it, but it's like it's that King Disease 1, 2, and 3. It's 3 of them, right?
Yeah, KD3 is so dope.
Yeah,
2 Magics.
Yeah, come on, man.
KD3 is so fire. Jeez.
How many CDs did he sell off these 5? How many CDs?
Sell CDs no more.
Oh, okay.
You mean how did he stream?
Oh, okay.
You saying how
many
did
CDs?
He debuted. He debuted at number 1 every time. Every one of these he dropped, he debuted at number 1.
Huh? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Well, you got to go prime versus prime because it's not fair. It's not fair. Hove not doing albums with fucking Take Keith right now.
I don't like that.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't like that either.
If you're doing prime versus prime, then you can't have LeBron as your greatest.
No, that's what I'm saying.
You can't have.
I'm making a comparison. I'm making a comparison. Nas is doing albums with Hit Boy, and Jay's not running around doing albums with Take Keith right now. Like,
so I'm about to wrap it.
I'm sorry, I got hungry, y'all, and tired.
You good?
38.
You good? You good? We got on this rap shit. Anytime Dame here, I got to do my rap shit. I couldn't get y'all no relationship. I couldn't get y'all no relationship shit this week because I had to do my rap shit.
Every time we get here, we get to talk about Nas and
Damn, you gonna give me a verse for the Baby Drew challenge?
Am I rapping that night?
Are you gonna give me a verse?
They did a Baby Drew.
We have
record.
a viral record right now.
Oh, where?
Yeah. Track Sanders is singing on it, and we got a rap verse open.
Hell yeah! What you need?
Yeah, I need 12 bars.
I want me to. I don't know.
You got my number, right?
About it.
Yes, I think so.
Whatever the fuck you want.
They want me.
Who
to.
else on the song?
Tracks.
It's just Tracks and Baby Drew.
Yeah, we left a verse.
Baby Drew.
No Baby Drew. The song is called Baby Drew.
Oh, it's called Baby Drew in honor of.
Yes.
Oh hell yeah! I got 12. Send me the beat. Let's get it.
Okay.
I'm about to write a verse.
Facts.
Come in and let
Get your shit off. Get your shit off.
Send me the beat.
My voice all raspy. Put the
Give Baby Drew his flowers.
That don't matter. Look at Scarlett. Scarlett sound like DMX. She's a female. She sounds just like X. Yeah, so on that note, man, this was episode 193 of the Slick Talk with Scalez podcast, featuring the homie Dame Ellzey of Hip Hop Week, MKE, jumping off August
21st through August 27th. The big headliner shows, of course, is us on Tuesday, Dope Music Crew Tuesday at No Studios. Wednesday, Jada Kiss at the Rave. Thursday, Baby Drew Munch Lauren at Mr. B's. Friday, Babyface Ray and Fireside at the Rave. I didn't know how fucking big Babyface Ray is in Milwaukee.
Yeah. Huge.
He's huge. Because when we put that on there, my young niggas all
we outside,
crazy.
Dude.
So we got Babyface Rave and Fireside Saturday. Friday. Saturday we got Large Professor and Greg Nice at the No Studios on the rooftop. And then Sunday is motherfucking your man Moneybag Yo at the Five Surf.
Then also something you forgot that Saturday is that Slick Talk Scalez will be in the motherfucking lobby of the Mayfair Mall at the movie theater, introducing Baby Drew's new movie, The Hole in the Wall.
Let me tell you something. You know shit is going down when motherfuckers say motherfucking Slick Talk with Scalez. We got motherfucking Moneybag Yo. It's gonna be
it's gonna be live. Make sure you are there. So we put a lot of work in. We still at this last minute.
Still adding shit.
Salute
to y'all for this,
and
though,
we're trying to make it, and people are like, dog, what's taking y'all so long putting out the schedule? Like, man, we want this shit to be fucking monumental.
Facts.
We the only place in this country that got a hip-hop week, a dedicated hip-hop week. We want to make sure that when motherfuckers be like, yeah, them niggas did it right. When they see that fucking schedule, they be like, oh, yeah, this shit was jumping. Then like you asked earlier, we needed more local motherfuckers. We got local motherfuckers on there. And we got national motherfuckers. Like
it's a good mixture this
year.
My
nigga Baby Drew would be like, well, damn, you paying all these out-of-towners. And I'm like, I feel you, Drew. So I took care of that. I was like, make sure Drew get his and make sure that everybody that's fuck with local shit, and I don't like call it's local, but because I'm local. So
it's ours.
So when I say that, I'm not saying the derogatory to it.
Because it's ours. It can't
but
be
it's ours. It's Milwaukee music. And we got Milwaukee DJs all these nights. We got Milwaukee rappers 4 out of the fucking 7 nights. We got Milwaukee shit popping. So y'all make sure y'all come check it out.
Yep. So on that note, man, this was episode 193 of the Slick Talk with Scalez podcast. We won't see y'all next Wednesday because we're going to see Jadakiss. But we'll be back the Wednesday after that. We'll be back the Wednesday after that to give y'all
Killers in the Rave.
To give y'all a recap of Hip Hop Week and everything that we doing next week outside. And next week will be my birthday, so we'll have a whole bunch of shit to talk about when we come back on the 30th. So we'll see y'all then. We are out. Peace.
Peace.
Hey, y'all
Peace, God.
Y'all make sure y'all get Scalez, y'all government names.
We're finna give it to you right now.
Dude, snap this phone.